Veronica from the After Hours Review, and you're watching SummerTime Online.
Excitement of the trip, yeah, it's an uphill battle, but you get out what you give.
With that, just take me miles away till I lose track of time and space. Okay, it's time. You either leave or just get in line. And no matter what they say, make your mark, stake your claim. Ooh, stake your claim. Ooh, stake your claim.
Welcome to SummerTime Online, aka STOL, a podcast made possible by the After Hours Review, Movers, and Statfest. We're your hosts, Dan, and Veronica, and we're live at Viper Studios in Holbrook. A little about us before we begin.
So, my name is Dan, and I started the After Hours Review, a music blog that aims to showcase local and up-and-coming music. I started it about 3.5 years ago, because I have a really big passion for music, and I have no actual musical talent myself. So I wanted to do anything I could to help spread the good word of all the good music. And it started out as a tiny concert review blog, and it has turned into so much more than I ever imagined it can be.
And I joined a little over 2 years ago because I really enjoyed the blog's enthusiasm in spreading the word and love for local music. And as the blog developed, Dan and I started working closer together, and it has evolved into things like this. So
our mission here at Statfest was not just to host a music festival, but to strengthen the Long Island music community. Well, within 1.5 years, we have built a family with all of you. Without the support of the Long Island music scene, none of us at Movers, the After Hours Review, would be anywhere that we are today. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all.
Thank you guys so much. We have an exciting weekend planned for you guys, filled with special guests, giveaways, and musical performances. But for now, here's what we have in store for today. We have the news of the week. So we're going to talk about some music that we've been bumping to, just some things going on in quarantine, and all that fun stuff.
We have Steve DeAngelis representing Movers that's going to join us in a little bit.
Steven! And then we're going to take a short little break, and then after that we're going to be playing Wits and Wagers with some of the freshest bands from Long Island.
We're also going to have Jesse Lee of Oogee Wawa joining us to hang out with us for a little bit.
And then we're going to just wrap up the show, and then that's going to be it for the Friday. And that's it. I don't know, anything else? I don't know, that's it. Maybe there might be some things popping up, but what was it? We mentioned some giveaways. We're going to start the first giveaway now. So, if you want a chance to win some beer, some merch, text STOL to, oh gosh, where's the number? Ah, there it is. 516-217-4554. So, if you want a chance to win some beer, some merch, right now, text STOL at 516-217-4554. Do it. It'll be great. The beer is really good. Pineapple beer. Woo. All that stuff. Right. And now, we're going to wrap it up and do some other stuff. Woo.
Hey, I'm Dan from the After Hours Review, and you're watching SummerTime Online. All right, and we are back and ready to start the show. So, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was all of the really exciting, fun, innovative things that have happened since quarantine started.
Exactly. So, now, where are we supposed to look? This way? That way? Here? There?
We look everywhere.
We're so used to just having like one camera that like having like 3 different cameras here right now is really kind of like all over the place. For me, I don't know about you, but for me.
For me, oh hell yeah, this is wild. For anyone watching, thank you, because this is cool. This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's cool. We got like people working here. We got like some like camera switching. I don't know. Feels like a legit set. It is a legit set. Don't worry about that. Anyway, so new music. I know I personally have been bumping Suburban Zombies' album Welcome to
the Greener Side.
Yeah. I don't know, I like it. It's their, I know they just like parted ways with like being a band, but I think it was a really nice kind of send off as a band to like release like music and then it be a standout album, in my opinion.
It is by far a standout album. I think one of my favorite newer pop punk albums. I feel like we haven't had a lot of fresh pop punk music in a little bit on Long Island. We haven't had any band release an album since well before quarantine. So it's really nice that someone's the first one out there, and it's one of the coolest albums. If no one's listening to it, check it out right now.
Yeah. If it's not popping
Well,
up on
not
your...
right now, after.
Yeah,
but
right now,
after.
stick here. Don't go anywhere. That. Anyway, so what are you thinking about? This might be a little bit too early to bring up. Well, what do you think about Jesse Lee's song that he released today? Fire
is Fire is a song I did not expect from Jesse, and I don't want to get too into it because I know we want to talk about it with him. But I'll tell you that JP is on the track, Nikki from Big Happy is on the track, and just like the title says, it is a fire track.
It is. It's definitely out like for new fans of Jesse Lee, for old fans of Jesse Lee, it's definitely something completely new, and it's like a new little thing that he's doing, and I like it. I like it a lot. But I won't go too much into it.
So when Jesse comes on, I was lucky enough that I got to hear the whole album, and for anyone that thinks they know Jesse, I think they're going to learn a completely new side of him with this album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool. And we won't say more because we're going to talk to him later. But yeah.
But let's stick with Oogee Wawa vibe for a minute because Chad Chadwick and Dudley released a single a couple of weeks ago called Do It, and I can't stop listening to it. It's on my morning commute playlist every single day.
Yeah, and we also put it on our New Music Friday playlist, which you should check out. Was it Spotify, The After Hours?
If
you search up The After Hours on Spotify, you'll find our awesome playlist, but specifically New Music Friday. You should check out those ones. But it's not that Do It by Chad is on there.
So is Fire is Fire. So is Suburban Zombies album.
So is, what was it? There was another one. We interviewed him. Oh my god.
Outline in Color?
Yes, Outline in Color. Forgot. No, that I've been listening to Cry like the entire morning. It's cool. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, I've been listening to it. I'm like bad at like all that. But yeah, I don't know.
So I know for all of these Statfest fans, a big song that came out a couple of weeks ago was Tropodelic, and Shwazy released a single. It's called Feels Like Home, and it is such a fire track. It is exactly what you expect of Tropodelic. I'll be very honest when I say I didn't realize Shwazy was still making music, so that I think is one of the coolest things ever. I actually used to listen to him a lot in college, funny enough, and so it was really exciting to see that he was back. But this song is a great one.
It's so catchy. I don't know. It's awesome. But yeah, other than that, what else have you been listening to?
I've listened to a lot of, really honestly lately, I'm listening to a lot of hardcore music, but that's not really the vibe of Statfest.
Nope.
And SummerTime on Run. But those have been really some of my big ones. But that this new Jesse Lee album, this new Oogee Lee album, I cannot wait for it to drop because that's going to be what I'm listening to 24/7
Yeah. Well,
for the next month.
Apart from new music, I think we've seen a lot of different things popping up since quarantine. So, for example, I think since we've all been in like isolation, we're trying to figure out how to get music to people, how to host shows and everything like we're doing now. We're in this cool little studio space. But apart from that, we're just trying to figure out how to, get music to the people. And one awesome organization is Virtually Broadcasting Together, aka VBT, which I can't see if they're
Love
here.
you to VBT.
But if they are, you're great.
I see Melissa commenting. I see it.
I see her pineapples. We got them. Yeah. Yes.
There she is.
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, but it's cool. Just like there are people like VBT, there are people like movers, they're just like pioneers in just figuring stuff out. Like we're going through this crazy thing, and they're like, all right, cool, let's do a thing. Let's get stuff like moving. Let's make moves, basically. So it's cool to see that there are a lot of organizations just like thrive, like.
What I think the nicest thing to see is, in a time right now where so many people are against each other, it's nice to see how strong the Long Island community has still been, and how strong, specifically the Long Island music community, I should say, but how strong everyone's come together. Everyone's supporting each other. It seems like we've lost that edge of competition, and it's now more of a family, and it's
like,
really, I think this quarantine really proved to a lot of people that Long Island is still not done with music, and we proved that we're still here to rock, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what comes after all of this.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. All right. Do we have time for a little bit more BSing? Cool. All right, cool. What else do we BS about? Are we BSing? Is this BSing?
This is
Who knows?
perfectly BS.
This is the perfect amount of BS. I don't know. This is a family-friendly channel, so I'm going to keep saying BS. but
Yes, that's my most difficult thing right now is trying to keep my language friendly. So you're welcome to all of you. I'm trying to be so kind and nice right now, and I'm not doing that well.
Okay, another question. Do you have since March to now? Do you have a favorite virtual show that you've attended? You can also have hosted.
Ooh, I
as
like
well.
that. Whew. Virtual show I attended. You know what? There was really so many. Like the one that Big Hat B put together with that theater company last week was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked that Staff Fest jumped right on in the beginning, and we were able to get all of that and all those different artists.
Mm-hmm.
I love everything VBT's doing every time they have on an artist. But my favorite artist we've brought on is Dave from P-Funk North, because the guy is a character. And if anyone doesn't know P-Funk North, reggae rock band from Jersey, very, very,
Friend of
very,
the pod.
yes, very friendly. And they're just one of the best bands, and he's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
I like calling people a friend of the pod. I think Dave's a friend of the pod, right?
Friend of the pod, I like that.
Friend of the pod.
All right, so let me ask you the same question. What was your favorite stream show so far?
I don't want to be selfish, but I liked when we co-hosted with Lorianne Cruz for her single release. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. We played Guess That Recipe. I like making games for these like little live streams. So I like Guess That Recipe was my favorite. And then also with Dave of P-Funk North, another BBT show was awesome. We got to Yes Dave, says Melissa Marie. She's cool. I know that's not her last name, but still, Melissa Marie, it's cool. Anyway, no, it was cool. I like all the events that we've hosted. Bunktown Falls has had a lot of awesome live streams, so I've really enjoyed tuning into those. They're my boys. Shout out to the boys. But also, at the beginning of quarantine, I watched Dropkick Murphys. They had a live stream at the beginning, and it was so cool.
Was that the one they did on St. Patrick's Day?
I think so, yeah. And it was so funny because like it was like at the peak of quarantine, like all the pandemic and everything. So they were like, "We're not telling you where we are because you're gonna go there and you're gonna mess things up." And I was like, "My dudes, I appreciate it." But yeah, no, it was cool. That was definitely one of my favorite like concerts. Like especially because it was like early on that they had like multiple cameras and it felt like a live show. So it was cool.
Hell yeah! All right, I have another question for you. Let's say since quarantine started, your favorite music that has been released. Because I have a couple. I've actually been thinking about this all day, so I have a fun answer. I'm ready for it.
Ooh,
I'll start if you want. I know what mine is.
Can I pass?
So
I have a couple. But...
I think Kill Lincoln's album they put out is by far. So anybody doesn't know Kill Lincoln, ska punk band from DC, absolutely killing it right now. Their album, I love. I can't get enough of it. I just keep listening to it. That. And Goalkeeper just released a new project as well, and that's killing it as well. So shout out to Goalkeeper for that.
I really like Feels Like Home from Drop It Down.
Hell yeah!
It's a bumpin'. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I was gonna write it on my hand. Not my favorite music, but it's still like surprising. But Vin Diesel, actor and what? I told you I was gonna bring this up.
I forgot.
So Vin Diesel, you might know Vin Diesel from The Pacifier, from Fast and Furious, from Triple X. His debut was.
You led with The Pacifier. Interesting.
I was fighting people on this. I'm pretty sure The Pacifier was his like debut. Was his debut?
Bullshit. Oh no. BS.
BS. you need like a BS.
I'm gonna.
Anyway, so he released a single today, and it's actually like not bad. Like I don't know because I kind of see him on the same rank as like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's just like large and like in charge. And like strong, stoic, silent type, but he's just like making like some jams. And I'm like, what are you doing? And like I was like looking through his Instagram, and he's like 50 years old. He's kind of just like he's like editing his pictures using the like lo-fi whatever editing on Instagram, and he's like, you guys pushed me to do music, so I'm doing it. And I listened to it. It's actually not that bad. It doesn't sound like him, but it's cool. I like it.
I'm going to answer that because I have a comment for that one.
Snoop and DMX versus my fave live stream.
By far the best live stream of quarantine was Snoop Dogg and DMX on their versus battle. I agree with that comment 100%.
I remember I saw a live stream where Snoop was, it was on like Instagram and he was just like working out. That was also one of my favorite live streams. He was just kind of like...
If anyone doesn't follow Snoop Dogg, one of the best characters on social media as well. Makes me laugh every day.
I got his cookbook recently and I really want to try it. So
wait, let's go back to Vin Diesel for a second. So he sounds like Pitbull. Like it sounds like a Pitbull song, but worse. So He's 50. Well, I bet you Pitbull's like 50 now too, right? He's probably that old.
Yeah. No, but it doesn't because I thought it was gonna
be
him just being like,
no.
I'm fine.
No, I totally disagree. I bet you everyone in the chat disagrees.
Oh, about him being like.
I am not driving in my morning vibing to Vin Diesel. That will not be one of our morning commute sound songs.
But how many times have you listened to the song? Because I've listened to
Twice.
it like 5 times. Okay. It's
5
rough.
times. So all right. So you're a diehard. You're a day one fan.
Listen. My favorite actor in The Pacifier. It's a good song.
Whatever.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, that's my answer. One of my favorite releases since quarantine, even though it was literally today. Was Vin Diesel's.
You know what? Speaking of today's releases, Through the Roots and Dirty Heads put out a song. Well, specifically WB from Dirty Heads, and that was another banger. Another one that definitely the Staffest crew will be a big fan of.
Is it like kind of like a new venture kind of thing, or like a new side of them, or just kind of
no? So Through the Roots is more predominantly like a reggae roots band-ish more. They not more like the rock vibe that Dirty Heads has. So it was nice to hear Duddy be able to rhyme on a song that isn't necessarily how their music would go, you know? Still the same genre, and when you talk reggae rock, dub rock, jam rock, it's all the same encompassing, right?
I have another release, sorry. But yeah,
go for it, let's hear it.
I was gonna say Ballyhoo released like a whole album with what was it? A whole album. That was like awesome. They had like Scarlet Blue was like awesome.
Scarlet Blue is my jam. That whole album actually is amazing.
Also a friend of the pod, which we'll have on soon, hopefully, maybe, we'll see. No promises. But he's also a friend of the pod. Yeah.
He is a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. I like saying friend of the pod. It's like, because it's gender neutral, it's nice.
Let's introduce our first friend of the pod here.
Oh, another trivia question. We
Let's
have time for another trivia question. All right, so one more. Cool. All right, awesome. So you've texted STOL to the number. Now you're going to text again for this second trivia question, which is, what is the official Statfest beer called? You may have noticed that we haven't said anything yet, but here it is on the screen now. Awesome. So your choices are A, Pineapple Invasion, B, Pineapple Sunrise, C, ITAT, IPA time all the time, or D, Let's Make Some Hops. These are really fun to make.
These are great.
Anyway,
I think the toughest thing is any of those could be a realistic name.
One of them is, but you don't know. Anyway, so as you can see at the bottom, text 516-217-4554 for a chance to win some beer, some merch, whatever you want that are within that criteria. Beer and merch. Woo. Anyway, do that now. We're going to go to a quick little transition thing, and then we're going to have friend of the pod, Steve from Movers, come up and do a thing.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Johnny DJ. We're here at Organic Corner. We're meeting up with everyone else. We're gonna try out some food. We're gonna drink some smoothies.
It's a really dope spot. We love meeting here. We eat here every single day. It is phenomenal.
Body, mind, spirit. Here we go. I got them greens for ya, greens for ya. Mix up the fruit inside the cup for ya, cup for ya. Kombucha gonna raise it up for ya, up for ya. We got that mean buff brock for ya, brock for ya. Organic corner, yeah, we hungry. The organic corner, now we eating right. Organic corner, yeah, we hungry. The organic corner, now we eating right, right. I got them greens for ya, greens for ya. Mix up the fruit inside the cup for ya, cup for ya. Kombucha gonna raise it up for ya, up for ya. We got that mean buff brock for ya, brock for ya. Organic corner.
What's going on, guys? This is the owner of Organic Corner, Craig. Welcome to Organic Corner. We've been here for 10 years. We're located at 37 Broadway, Massapequa. Looking forward to having you down here. We got delicious food, smoothies, juices. 100% organic, plant-based restaurant on the island.
I come here every day, so it's amazing.
Hey, so we just got to the hemp farm. We're at Island Grow. They're gonna give us a tour, and we're also gonna actually germinate some hemp plants today and transplant them, so I'm really excited to get started.
My people say, burn up all day. So we burn to the rhythms that we play. My people say,
What's up, guys? We just had a great tour here from Kevin. He gave us 3 spots here where they grow hemp and CBD for a topical cream. You can consume it in different joints. Introduce you guys to Kevin in a little bit, and he'll teach you more about this place and how you can contact him.
My relationship with these kind of plants, it's a very personal level. Sometimes we sit home alone, smoke a little bit, eat a couple snacks.
So what are you doing, man? You working or are you getting drunk today?
I'm getting drunk today.
I can't vlog with you, man.
You can't vlog.
Do you consider yourself a plant man?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm a plant man.
I learned that there are multiple different types of strains of the weed plant, and it's not just hemp or CBD. There's 80 different kinds, and I thought that was amazing.
How many beers have you drank already, man?
This would be 7 and 9. So this is Kevin Alfonso, and he'll take it away from here.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Island Grow. We're here growing hemp right here on Long Island. We're trying to bring education to the consumer market for cannabis as a whole. Right now, legally, you can only grow hemp in New York, and we're trying to take a different approach than a lot of different companies across America. For us, what's very important is seed to consumer transparency. So we want our consumers to come in educated and learn as much as they can before they buy anything. You can follow us on Instagram at island_grow, and we encourage anybody to reach out with questions or come visit us right here at 482 Deer Park Avenue, Dix Hills, New York, 11746.
All right, so we just finished up here. We got some great hemp joints. Got to check out all the hemp things.
Walk with me, come on.
Say we learned about hemp.
Tell us what the hell we
Okay.
did.
All right.
We're back. Woo!
Welcome back, everybody. We are ready for our first friend of the pod, Steve DeAngelis of Movers.
Woo!
Welcome, Steve.
Here's your beer, sir.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, do we just
show
like,
the label.
Oh yeah, no label showing. Right. This is gonna be like awkward to like open the beer.
We're just gonna
Just
not
like-
show the
we
label, so
won't show
Steve
the
gets
label,
to
so
drink the
that-
beer and
no
see
one
the
wins.
name.
Oh, no,
None of
it's
you.
Shaking up. Oh no. I'm just gonna. Okay, never mind.
You're welcome.
It's okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll open it now.
You gotta at least let the people know that it's good, so it's worth texting in.
All right, I won't
Cheers.
make it fit.
Welcome.
Woo!
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers to all of you. One of you is gonna drink this soon enough, or 4 of you, depending on what you
Yeah.
pick as your prize.
Yeah. This is so much easier to like clink with people on Movers. But
That's
on,
my first time trying it cold. It's really good.
It's
When you said, "Oh," I looked like concerned. Like,
I've
what
only
happened?
tried it warm, like straight out of the
Didn't
keg.
you make this?
Yeah.
Yes, during the intro video the other day when we filmed it, we drank a lot of this warm beer and it wasn't so
Yeah.
good warm. So it's nice to know
No,
that
it's good cold.
phenomenal
Put it in
cold.
the cooler. Where is
Yeah.
it?
You would think.
Put it in the cooler.
Put it in
We're
the
just
cooler.
looking around camera to camera.
Yeah.
See, this is what we're saying. This is wild.
Yeah.
trying to find
Usually
which
on Zoom
one
it's
it
just
is.
like beep, but yeah, no, it's cool. But yeah, when we filmed the intro video, it was all warm, and you'd think doing like an intro where you're just drinking beer would be cool, but not when you're doing it like 4 or 5 times. You're like, all right, do it again. You're not drinking that nice enough. I drank it fine, I guess, but like it's like different angles and everything. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
it
That was a fun day.
That was a fun day.
We'll put a video out of like the behind the scenes too, so it'll be like people will be able to see that.
Good, they can see the shenanigans.
Yeah.
All right, so Steven, tell us about yourself. A few words about you and who you are, and what you do. and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I'm Steve DeAngelis from Movers. There's the camera. This camera. We keep switching. Yeah, I'm Steve DeAngelis from Movers. I'm one of the founders of Movers, one of the founders of StatFest, along with the After Hours Review, Live Mic, Movers. We all collaborated to put that together. Viper Studios here did all the video production and all of that. So, yeah, we're excited to get this going because we need some kind of like virtual show.
I see a comment from Dino Skate Park. It says, "Oh my God, my eyes are failing."
This is
me."
my favorite iCarly episode.
Damn, that's good eyesight.
I've got great eyesight.
Yo, that's crazy. I can't read that from here either.
He's got good lungs. He's got good eyes.
Yeah, I
He's
blew
not-
up all these like things the other day.
He's got lungs of
no.
steel.
Lungs of steel, eyes of steel. He's just Steel Man at this
I'm
point.
Steel Man.
I am Steel.
Steel Man. All right, so for anyone that's watching this and is only watching this because they know of StatFest or they came last year or they are upset they missed out and want to come this following year, can you explain what Movers is a little bit?
Yeah, so Movers is a community organization here in based out of Farmingdale, but we're here on Long Island. We have a big community, and we started collaborating with just local people years ago. And the first big like ultimate project where we put everything together, like the video production, everyone in the community like coming together and working for one big project was StatFest. So we like to do
big things, try to make some impact here. We made a movie that's on Amazon Prime called Ted Skates. We made StatFest happen, and we're just, we want to do things like this. The virtual fest on Sunday is going to be awesome. I'm excited for everyone to see that. It's in the next room over that way. It's just, we're just trying to do some big things here and trying to collaborate with all of the local talent here on Long Island, support the artist community. We're...
What? I don't know if you feel comfortable being like the representative of movers now, but like, what's the what was the I guess I can ask both of you, like, what was the inspiration behind making StatFest like become a thing? Apart from that, there wasn't really kind of a local show like that.
I think we all had the idea like kind of at separate times.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because Ryan, one of my partners, Ryan Costello, for those of you watching that know him, he was just kind of like, we have all of the pieces to put this thing together. Mm-hmm. Now we just need to actually organize our group. And with After Hours and Live Mic, we had that meeting and we were just like, I think it's the time. Like, let's pull the trigger. Let's go for it. Mm-hmm. And it was really just, what can we do that will have the biggest impact on the music scene here in Long Island, and that we can put all of our collective talents towards that will work out and be able to create something great.
And it was great. It was awesome.
I think people don't know this, or, I mean, they might know this, they might not. Maybe people close to us do. But the planning into StatFest wasn't as long as you would expect, or maybe I should say wasn't as long as it should have been because we didn't have as much time.
Yeah.
Like, we all had met
November?
Like 9 months prior to the show.
November 2018?
Yeah. Or so.
That's like...
and we all kind of came. Like, I remember how I got linked up with movers. And it was that I was on a podcast for Rizzo on the Move, another mover. And that's when I had met him. And they asked me a bucket list goal. And I said, yeah, like in 10 years, I'd love to throw a festival. And like a week later, they called me and were like, yo, I got these movers guys that also want to run a festival. And
that's awesome.
History was made.
That's cool. Yeah.
Right? Crazy how small the world it is. But it was nice to see. I was comfortable jumping in early enough because I felt like you guys had a dedication and heart that you didn't necessarily see, especially in guys like, I mean, I'm sure other people would say this, were as young as us. Like, people think like, we just want to mess around and have fun, but it was nice to see that everyone had a level head, and
yeah,
I'm glad I took the plunge with you guys.
That was definitely one of our biggest issues in putting this together. I don't know if that was a question and I'm jumping the gun, but
jump the gun, I like it.
Well, I don't know the questions. I didn't look, even though you guys sent them to me. No,
we didn't. He's lying.
Getting people to take us seriously was a huge issue because we'd never done anything like this before. The most we'd done was like create some videos on YouTube for like production wise.
But nothing at the scale of like a festival, like a 12-hour festival.
So people were like, yeah, these are just some kids that want to do something. And then I think now that we've done it once and we're doing something like this weekend, like we'll have some credibility in order to do it again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, I wasn't really, like, heavily involved with StatFest or anything. I just, like, I only knew it because of, like, Dan was really involved with it. And, like, people were asking me about it. And I'm like, I take photos. I don't know what you want me to do. But I remember, like, leading up to StatFest, like, when me and Dan would meet up for, like, meetings, he'd be like, all right, I have these, like, bands. Can you give all of these bands, they say StatFest on them, can you just, like, give them to a bunch of people? and I'm like, all right, if you want, sure. And, like, I think when, like, Revolution was still a thing, everyone in Revolution, during the Aqua Cherry show, I remember this. Everyone had like StatFest.
Yes, because Veronica had a little bit of a fun night, and I said, "Hey, go around and give these to people." And she went around and just picked up people's wrists and put them on their wrists. So it was perfect.
That was our marketing strategy last year. It was get people drunk and send them to bars.
You can't do this nowadays, obviously, but like people are just very willing for me to just be like, this is yours now.
Speaking of, my very first bracelet broke the other day, and I was like heartbroken about it.
I've got some of the original ones. So we did 2 rounds.
Do you really?
We did 2 rounds of wristbands, and I have like 15 left of the original wristbands because we changed the font for the second one,
which I was not happy about. I'm
people got upset.
I was upset. I was one of those people.
Wow.
People named Dan got upset.
I was upset. I really liked the first bracelet. It was like one of my favorite things. And then you guys were like, nah.
I should have been wearing it right now.
Yeah, I wish I could too, but mine broke.
No, but
I searched my car. I searched my house.
Yeah.
Couldn't find another one.
No. Anyway, my point with that story was that like it was really cool to see that everyone was really like 100% like with the promotion and everything. So it like everyone believed in the process, and it shows like towards like when it actually happened. It was like, oh, I wish I'd bought a ticket. It was like, you suck, I'm here. So.
Yeah, we got a comment about the OG Staff Fest bracelets.
Christina.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Christine.
Christine will also know about the Staff Fest bracelets because her and I one day drove around, opening the car window, yelling, "Come to Staff Fest," and throwing bracelets at people.
I'm sure that worked. Thanks, Christine.
Didn't you recruit like half of your family too? You're
Yes. My sister did a lot of promotion with us in Long Beach.
You're like,
yes.
what do I say? She's like, what do I say? You're just like, all right, you just talk about like this or whatever. We went to like, I remember like, yeah, we went to Long Beach too, and we just
Steve
like
was there.
bothered people.
Did I go to Long Beach with you guys?
Once you did.
It was during the Big Happy and Bunktown Falls show in Long Beach.
That one was Ryan and Matt.
I missed that one.
Either
we
way,
did
that was a fun
Mulcahy's
one.
together.
We
That was a
did do
good one.
Mulcahy's together.
For the Badfish show.
No. Anyways, so yeah, the hype was cool, and then it was just cool to see all of that kind of like energy and like enthusiasm just like radiate through the 3 to 6 or whatever months like leading up, and then also during it.
And it seriously would not have been possible without like all of you guys, the entire community, like everybody, Melissa from VBT, Rob, like everyone kind of jumped on board and we're like, this has the potential to be something that we can do every year and like just be part of and help grow this awesome thing here that like felt really natural the way everyone just jumped on board and helped us because
Still,
three of
even
us
now,
or five
even
of
now,
us.
we get messages like, "Hey, we still want to get involved. We want to jump in. Let us know when we can come to meetings." Like, people still believe the hype. I love it.
And you can DM us
Speaking
anytime. We'll answer you.
Or like DM us, or like call me, or email. I'll pretty much answer anything.
Text that number.
Yeah, text that number if you want.
Like, where's that?
It goes to somebody's phone, one of ours.
I got it. It's me. You'll be
Speaking
talking to
of
me.
Send all your
2021
nudes to Steve.
Speaking of 2021 StatFest, is
Yeah.
there any thing that you can dive into or anything that we can expect?
There's-
I know that it's going
yeah.
to be more than 12 hours.
There's no final updates. The goal is to do a couple of days, possibly 3 days. We'll see what happens in the future. Nothing is locked in at the moment. What I can say is this year we were going to be moving to Old Bethpage Village Restoration, which is like 50 times the size of the venue from last year. We had a lot of ground to play with. We could have, brought a lot of artists to
We had a lot of
fill out
fun
the
artists
space.
that were lined up to play.
Yeah,
that
we
you
had
would
a
all
lot
love.
of artists.
They're
that
lined
would've
up
been
to
great.
play next year.
We're working on it. Yeah, we're working on it.
It's
So-
really, this whole COVID thing needs to stop. That's really all it is. The virus needs to go
You
away.
have to stop.
Run away.
You have to stop. Yeah, exactly.
Stop COVID.
Yeah, just stop. Just get out of
Stop
here. We're sick of you. It was cool for a little bit, staying home and just drinking on Zoom, but we're all over it.
No, in person. No. Okay, so then another question. What was your, if not StatFest, do you have a favorite project that you've worked on that's like a memorable project or a memorable moment during a project? It could be either like during TED Skates, during one of the
Yeah, I think
advertisements or anything.
definitely TED Skates. So
Okay.
for Movers helped produce this movie on Amazon Prime that I mentioned earlier called TED Skates. We filmed at United Skates in was that Seaford?
Yep.
And they're an operational roller rink during the day, so we had to film overnight there. So we would get there at like 9 o'clock, start setting things up. They would close around like 10 or 11, and then we would start filming. And we were there for like 14 straight days. I think I was there for maybe 12 of those days. And some of the best times happened at like 4 in the morning when people are just delirious. And it's a comedy. So there's already funny things going on around you. You've got all these bright lights keeping you up. Like I was pretty much nocturnal for 3 weeks when we shot that movie. It was definitely an experience.
So sticking with that question a little bit, what got you into, I guess media is the best way to put it in general. Like regardless of the music scene, movies, whatever, entertainment maybe is a better way to put it. But what got you involved
I
in
actually don't know your
all of
background.
this?
I kind of fell into it. I didn't plan to do this. I mean, I did produce, like, help out on some productions in college for, like, some friends of mine were doing, like, actual production as their major. And they were like, Steve, I think you could be, like, cool to write on the show with me and, like, be part of the writer's room. And I really liked it then. But after college, I never pursued it. And then, just kind of fell into it with these guys, Ryan and Matt. We were making videos and stuff in high school, just, like, dumb prank videos and stuff. Stupid high school stuff, but then
so there was always something there.
We were always creating things, and we were always hanging out and being like, "Oh, what are we gonna like? Let's make $1 million tonight." Like we used to do that and be like, "Let's come up with an invention on like a Thursday night when we were hanging out
I've had
after
so many
school."
conversations like that.
Yeah.
What show can we write? We can do it. We can make a Family Guy.
Yeah. So we just started writing those things, and now we have these things that we've been working on for like years that we're now just starting to produce. Like we're producing the Bachelor web series.
Do you want to say what that is a little bit?
It's a parody of The Bachelor where our co-founder Matt is the star of the show, and he's looking for a best bro. And it's like a stupid, awesome show that is going to be so much fun. We're traveling upstate with like 18 actors at the end of this month, and we're just staying there for
Oh,
like...
they don't actually want to be his bro. I see. No kidding. No. All actors that want to be his bros. That's cool. That's a cool concept. I like that.
So that'll be a fun one coming up. But like we had that idea when we were like 22, and we're just finally producing it now.
Cool.
Like 5-6 years later.
Hell yeah.
That's fun. Do you are there any projects that you're excited to work on in the future, or?
Stat 2021.
Yeah.
Staying along that, I was gonna say, do you have something? So like, if people ask me, like a festival was my bucket list thing, and if I was to still stick with my bucket list, it would still probably be a festival, just like different variations or more cool stuff we could do.
Better, bigger.
But is there anything separate that is there something you've always wanted to be a part of or get involved in that you haven't yet or hope to do in the future?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I have an answer.
Ooh,
I
stumped him.
I have to
Hell
think
yeah.
about it.
I don't know where I'm looking, but I stumped him wherever the camera is.
We stumped
Looking at all of you. Stumped him.
He's stumped.
Yeah, we stumped. This is the segment called Stump Steve.
Stump Steve.
I think it would be like a bigger movie production for me. I think I would love being on set for something like that. I was lucky enough to just be like a production assistant one time with a friend of ours who produces some larger films than we did.
Okay.
And it's not quite a Hollywood set, but I would love to be on a set where like everyone, including myself, knows exactly what's going on at all times, and it just like runs like clock. Like I want something like that under my belt in the future. So if anyone is filming a movie and wants to give me a shot, I'll work for very cheap.
Do you have any bucket list people you'd love to work with? Like, I know there are like people who love to work with like specific like movie directors or like kind of like a just like any people that you would love to work with, anyone you admire that you'd be like,
Maybe that Seth Rogen crew, like all those guys. That would be fun.
Yo,
just to
me
be on that
too.
set, like not even talk to them or anything, just kind of like watch them work, because they pump out movies. Like they're pumping things that they do so many productions every year. I would love to just be a fly on the wall.
I picture their meetings without going into too much detail is like the late StatFest meetings where like everyone would just be talking about nonsense and laughing about nothing, and then they come into a movie, and like that's how I picture
like the 4 a.m.
it.
filming.
The 4 a.m. meetings, like that's how I picture all of their meetings being. Like, no, never before midnight. Always just nonsense.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like they're on it. I don't know. I feel like they would just be like the opposite of their on-screen personas, like just like down to business.
I guess I
joking
want to
around.
hope that they're not. I hope that they are their on-screen personas.
How could you get so much done and not be like that?
Because you could still act like a dumbass, but be
I guess yeah.
Constructive and
smart dumbass.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat agree with me? Any of you?
No.
Anybody?
It's just silence.
You're all
I don't know what
You're all
Melissa
jerks.
said.
A bunch of people here,
LMAO too.
just no one agrees with you. Just like how everyone agrees with how Vin Diesel is the debut.
No one agrees about Vin Diesel. Don't get me started on Vin Diesel. What do you think? Weigh in on the topic.
I haven't heard that song yet, but I'm gonna listen to it
It's a good
right after this.
It's not a good song. It's not good.
I was like,
He's not playing StatFest 2021. Not allowed it.
The entire day, like I was freaking, like I was thinking about this, but I was also thinking like Vin Diesel has a song out today, and I'm just like, I need to bring this up eventually, but in a very like not scripted way, because it's just like
Leave the music for the rest of us, Vin Diesel.
Right. Yeah.
You already have everything.
Yeah.
See, like I picture Vin Diesel making music like if I made music. Come on. Silly. All right, I have a StatFest question for you.
Okay.
If you had a bucket list band to play StatFest, now I'm thinking like crazy. Everybody knows it would be unrealistic to get them next year.
Mhm.
Something above and beyond.
Like my favorite band that I would love to headline.
yeah, or just like talk to and interact and work with, yeah.
Probably Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
I mean, there's so many out there, but like I've only seen them perform once, and that was like a bucket list thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Interesting. What's yours?
Like to work with?
No, like to headline StatFest.
Oh,
like
headline
big,
StatFest.
Big name.
But one that fits the vibe would be like Stick Figure.
Mm-hmm.
Chili Peppers can fit the vibe.
Yeah, but I mean like reggae specific.
Stick Figure. Okay, I like that. I like the Stick Figure jam.
I listen to them every day.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah.
Ballyhoo puts on like really good shows. I went to their free Mulcahy show, and it was a banger. And I
Well, you
loved
guys
it.
talked to Howie.
Yes.
Talk to him again.
He's a friend of the pod.
He's a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Let's
I know
see.
mine.
What is it?
Mine's that fresh air movement. I'm trying to get air back.
Oh, yes.
That's my goal, to get air to
The year. Did we listen to this
yeah,
yesterday?
We did.
The year 2040.
Yeah, 2040 they're
We'll
supposed to
You know what?
reunite. So.
I think Kill Lincoln would be interesting too. Not a headliner, but like 1 to 2 before the headliner. I'm good at the before.
But you just keep naming realistic bands that we can get next year. Give us something crazy.
I don't know. I'm gonna pass. Do you have one?
Air, I already said it.
Oh,
Air is my one. But if like something Air, if they were still a band, I feel like, so maybe not them. You know who I would? Green Day, but Green Day circa early, like late '80s to like 2000.
Okay.
Like pre-American Idiot Green Day, to be really honest.
I was gonna say Blink-182 before like pre all that, or Fall Out Boy. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Fall Out Boy could be cool. Except like Fall Out Boy and all those bands don't sound the same that they used to.
Yeah,
I
so,
want them to play their
early
pop punk
2000s.
emo days. Yeah.
So like early 2000s Fall Out Boy. That'd be fun. I don't know. They're cool.
Well, it's not a bad
I'm
one.
thinking about it. I'm like, oh.
I know. Now I'm just thinking of all huge ones.
Should we reveal the answer to the first trivia question? Because we're all holding it.
You can reveal it. I'll let you do it.
All right.
I'm sure.
Oh, we can
I'm
do
sure
like, we
people.
can do like
have,
a 1, 2, 3.
I'm
right?
sure people have seen it.
That's okay. 1, 2, 3.
Can you actually see it? Can anybody? I don't even know what camera we're supposed to be looking
Let's
at.
go to this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
pull it back.
pineapple.
Pull it back.
Oh yeah,
there
creep
we
it
go.
in. Creep it in.
Pineapple invasion.
Pineapple Invasion. So if you texted that in within the last 20, 30 minutes, you might have won. But
Yeah.
but you will find out after.
At the end.
At the end.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to congratulate the person who named it, it was me.
Yeah, Dan named it. Shout out to Lithology Brewing Company in Farmingdale on Main Street. They're a small brewery here, local guys. They've supported us. They were at Statfest last year.
They sold out of this beer at Statfest.
If you were there
It
and you
was
were there
really
between
good.
the hours of like 2 and 5, you could have tasted this last
now
year.
it's
But
in
this
can
year,
form, so
there's
now
way
the vibes
more.
Will be
Yeah,
here all the
way
time.
more pineapple this year. I think they put like 100 pounds of pineapple in this.
Is that
Is there more pineapple? Because it definitely
So
feels
much-
stronger.
A lot more pineapple.
Okay, I thought that,
Yeah.
and I was like, I must be crazy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though. I like it.
It's great.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, Manny. You're awesome.
What I like about it is that like a lot of like pineapple based like drinks, they're usually ciders.
Mhm.
But this isn't like, is it an IPA? I don't know my beers.
No, it's just it's a wheat. Actually.
Isn't it like a,
so it's an ale.
It's like a blonde ale, right?
okay. So like it's
It's
cool.
not
'cause
as
it's like it's an
hoppy.
ale, so it's like heavy, but you can also see.
It's a
the
good
taste.
drinking beer.
It's a good drinking beer.
It is a nice drinking beer.
Serve it chilled.
But it's one of those beers that like it's a little sweet, so maybe don't chug 6 of them. Maybe just chug 3.
Three's an appropriate number.
Is that how many you're gonna drink during the show?
During this show, we'll see.
Over the course.
Over the course of the weekend, that's a different question. Everybody message me Monday morning and see how I'm feeling.
Okay. Will do.
No, text that number. Where is it? 516-217-4554.
Text that number and ask Steve about me.
Ask Dan
Going up
how
on
he's
this-
feeling.
There it is.
Ask him how he's feeling. That would be great. Can we just get a bunch of like on Saturday, just like, hey Dan, how are you feeling? On that number, would be great.
Yeah, we should. I'm all about it. By the way, I won't be hungover on Monday because I'm a responsible adult and I have to work on Monday. So screw you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What was it? STOL condones over drinking, but also be responsible and all that. But also get this beer. It's really nice. But yeah.
Cool.
Is it time for another trivia question?
I'm ready for it. I might be the only person on earth that knows the answer to this
It's
question.
okay because people have time to cheat and check out the Statfest Instagram, which they can follow,
Mhm.
which is what I planned for.
If we got some like Instagram stalkers in there, you'll find it eventually. You got
It's
it.
way back. It's like last. When's Belmont Steaks? April.
No,
May,
Belmont
June?
Steaks is
June.
normally
Okay.
September.
So now you know
so it
the
was
time
last
frame.
September.
Now you know the time frame for this.
No, it was way earlier. It was in the summer.
Isn't Belmont usually? No, you're right. The steaks are usually this. I don't know. Isn't Belmont Steaks the last
It
one?
was
very
before
far.
Statfest last year.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely before
So
Statfest.
ask the question and then I'll
But yeah,
explain.
you can also guess, and who knows? Maybe you'll win, maybe you won't, and you'll be sad. But also you can look it up, and it'll be great. Anyway, so the question is, who won the pineapple steaks? And the choices are A, the Stat Pineapple, B, Little Bo Peep, and C, Ginger Root, and D, Jimi Hendrix. Text it now at the number 516-217-4554. You have until the next time that we reveal the answer. It'll be great.
And also, for anyone curious, Belmont Steaks is in June. I see it in the comments.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks, Christine.
I was able to see that one.
Friend
I
of the
couldn't see the
pod,
one
Christine.
before.
So for anyone who needs to know what the pineapple steaks are, last year we thought it'd be fun to do like a little Belmont Steaks promo where we raced 8 pineapples and we dressed them up differently, and we made a little video about it, and somebody won.
Some
As
pineapple.
do most people
Some
when
pineapple
you race.
won.
Somebody won.
Yeah, let me ask you. I'm just going to sidetrack everything we're talking
Okay, go
about right now. So I guess it's a compliment that I was really into our conversation, but I didn't even notice the shirt that you are showing off right now.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Woo!
you can get it on the website.
Or you can win it now if you answered correctly.
Yeah, if you answered correctly, you can choose to get a 4-pack of the beer or a shirt. Not just this, there's some awesome designs out there that some local artists did, and we're doing like a split profit thing with them when we sell them on the website. So you can go to statfest.live and check out the merch we've got going on.
And actually, just tell them about the website since it's just been updated, brand new.
Yeah,
you can speak better to it than I can.
We're going to show some videos during the commercial breaks and all of that of the website, and we just posted about it 2 days ago on the StatFest Instagram and Facebook and all the social medias that we have. But yeah, we partnered with Mission Disrupt, who's an awesome web company in Huntington, and they built us an awesome new website. And it was like months and months of work on this thing, and it came out so cool. Like on the homepage, there's like floating UFOs sucking up pineapples it's beautiful. I love it.
I think the most stressful thing is that it was live for like half the time and no one knew.
Yeah, we didn't announce it. Like people went to the
It was
site.
live for a while though.
There's been people who've gone to the website, but we haven't really pushed anything because we didn't have anything going on. So we just kind of left it there and then like filled it in as we went. So if you checked it out like 2 months ago, it was pretty empty. Now it's much more full, and there's merchandise on it, and lots of information about StatFest. And there will be more when we have more information to tell you.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully
very
But buy
soon.
the merch. There's a lot of cool merch. You should buy the merch.
You designed 2 shirts that are
I
on there.
designed 2 shirts.
Yeah.
You should buy them. One of them is I don't know if we have like a little thing that you can like show them. But
No, I
one of
didn't
them
make
is a pink shirt with Peter Dante holding a pineapple, and the other one is a literal pineapple plant with sunglasses riding a skateboard. So if you want to buy those, that's cool because I like them. I thought they were really fun. So yeah, cool.
And then what? Pop up the Sunday thing, and then
hell yeah. So
I'll get out of here. I'll let you guys move on to
So,
the next cool thing.
Before you go, then, I guess tell the world where they can find you besides the StatFest website.
Yeah, plug your Facebook.
Yeah, StatFest on Instagram. Obviously, most of you probably have that already. See, Movers.
I meant more specifically Movers, yes.
At Movers _ on Instagram, at movers.org on Facebook. We have, we have a website, which is movers.org, so feel free to reach out to us there. You can always DM us. My Instagram, Steve _movers, so you can just kind of hit us up there.
Cool.
We're easy to get in touch with.
Very easy to get in touch with. Reach out to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they can, I guess they'll talk about it now.
Yeah. All right. So we're
Yeah.
kicking you out now.
All right,
So
cool.
This is you. This is you being.
Thanks,
Steve,
guys.
thank you for coming on. Enjoy your beer.
Oh yeah. Do you wanna do like
Have
a
fun
last,
getting out of this seat.
Last clank.
cheers.
Cheers.
I'll go this way. I'll jump out.
Oh, Daredevil. Leaving the screen a totally different direction.
Oh wait. Do we have the schedule? Oh, we're gonna get the schedule up
So,
here so we can look at it.
yes. So for
But-
right now, you are
Oh
looking
yeah. Look at that.
at
Woo.
the Sunday schedule that I cannot read because I'm blind as a bat.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. But I do know. Oh, I can kind of see it. All right. So we're starting off the night, we're starting off the evening with Logan Whaley Trio, starting it off, and then after that we'll have Friendz. After that we'll have Aqua Cherry, and then Bunktown Falls, and then our headliner is Nonstop to Cairo. Woo! And all that. And then in between we're gonna have some fun little shenanigans. We're gonna be interviewing the peoples of that make these bands. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, everyone tune in. It's going to be like 5 hours of some craziness, and we're very excited. So definitely tune in.
Craziness.
And I'm really excited for you guys to see Kenny Truhn because I was talking to Kenny about some things he
Bunktown
wants to
Falls featuring
do.
Kenny Truhn.
And I'm really excited. So just get ready.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I'm excited. Anyway, are we?
All right. So we are going to have a little video that we're going to show you, and we'll be back in a few minutes with a fun game with some band members.
Wits and Wagers, aka Stats and Facts.
Ooh, stats and facts. I
love
like it.
I'm gonna call it Stats and Facts.
What's your expectation for today?
Expectations. I didn't write this one, but it's gonna get weird.
I plan on being a pineapple until StatFest 2021, and I'm super excited about it.
These are the famous bald caps.
Supposed to be like hard.
Hopefully the bald cap will fit Johnny's head. That's my expectation.
It's not gonna fit.
What's your...
I really don't know. Just ball caps and ghetto pineapple faces. I'm playing along. I'm gonna make you guys bald and go from there.
I think we're not going to want to get out of our pineapple costumes. I think we're gonna have too much fun.
I think it's gonna turn out good. We're starting off this way. I think it's gonna be a good day.
Feels like protection all around my head, like I'm in a latex condom. We're gonna make a couple funny ass videos today. It's going pretty good. I don't know how I look yet, so pretty excited. Everyone's staring at me though, so must look pretty creepy. I feel like this is how I was born, and now I'm born again.
I'm horrified, but I'm excited.
Oh! Oh! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I look so weird and bald. Alright, now I'm all pineappled up. Let's get into this sketch.
With StatFest being canceled this year, we've had a lot more time to focus on other projects. The transition hasn't been easy, but everyone in the office is making the best of the situation. There has been some hang-ups, however.
What's up, my dudes? Let's get to the main stage stat, bro! Oh man, pineapple after pineapple. We saw the floozies and so down and all the reggae, the back, out of control, slugging mirrors, dude. Like it was no money. We were going nuts, dude. I swear, if you have epilepsy, don't go in the dome. It only gets better from there. Fire times, fire vibes, fire.
John, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? There's no StatFest this year.
But what about this guy? He's wearing a pineapple shirt. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but I didn't, like, paint my face to match it.
Paint my face.
Talking a lot of smack for a failed Fruit of the Loom character.
This is the same makeup from last year.
Okay. And that's a problem for a later time and the aid of a professional. But for now, let's get Johnny out of that costume.
Yo, I'm on the phone with an emu tamer for some marketing. Can you quiet down?
This isn't a costume. This is who I am now.
Again!
Come on, man. The voices in my head won't stop. I must remain a tropical, fruity messenger.
Voices? That's right. I've been secretly controlling your friend this entire time. He has become my vessel to the human world, and soon I will spread my gospel to the entire world.
So what are you gonna do?
Just what you clowns have done this whole time. Make it summertime all the time. That way, pineapples will always be in season, and my minions can destroy the human race and become the alpha species on the planet, and there's nothing you can do that can stop me.
Hey guys, I know StatFest was just a ruse by some sentient fruit to try to attempt world domination. But can we keep the name anyway?
Sounds good with me.
I'm down. Hey guys, we just finished up the first sketch. We are getting everyone into gear. Everyone's gonna be a pineapple, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you eat pineapple on pizza?
Well, that would just be wrong, wouldn't it?
Do you eat pineapple on pizza?
No, I don't actually.
Is this your first time becoming a pineapple?
No, actually, I do this every Thursday and Mondays, so just pretty usual for me.
It's fun. Feels good.
What's your favorite pineapple food?
Pineapple, pulled pork, jalapeno tacos.
Whoa.
That actually sounds
I just made that shit up, but it sounds really good.
See that technique?
Wow.
That's how you make a dot.
I'm vlogging while vlogging.
I'm vlogging, you vlog. Matt, do you feel left out?
I'm definitely experiencing some FOMO right now.
You're surrounded by pineapples.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what's coming. It's not my first rodeo here in Pineapple Town.
Do you think there's going to be an invasion of some sort?
Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Bloop.
Do you have any advice for a young person that's looking to become a pineapple?
You know, you should never be afraid to be your inner pineapple.
Don't do it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we shot 2 great promo videos. One for Pineapple Staffest Beer, Pineapple Invasion that's coming out. So make sure you stay tuned, like, subscribe, share, and stay healthy. Keep going.
Mr. Rizzo, how does this rank amongst your pineapple experiences?
This is top 4.
Top 4 pineapple experience? What are the other 3?
It's another vlog, Steve.
It's also true.
Show me the cards. Oprah. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Oprah. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am chocolate thunder. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am your mama. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am diarrhea.
Wait, how is that fair if diarrhea and chocolate thunder were both written?
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Dayman. Dayman is the winner.
Dayman.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Dan. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright, so my cousin's in town. He's from Wisconsin. He's a lawyer. We're filming a little stuff with him today. He agreed to do a few videos for us. He's getting changed right now. Yo, when I get that peanut butter stuck in my teeth, you call Gumball Penniman. You good? I'm working on my lines. I'll be right out. Yeah, so people say we look alike. I don't know. I don't see it. That conniver doesn't even realize I shaved my balls in his sink. Where's my favorite cousin?
Joe actually left. He had to get some food for his mom.
He better get the gefilte fish.
All right, so we just we left with what am I saying? We're gonna go with Pitterman to 1042 Collision to film some advertisements.
So is the car wizard real?
No, we're just really good at what we do.
Oh, okay. So what's with the guy in the wizard costume then?
Who? Phil? Nice to meet you.
We're here at 1042 Collision, Farmingdale, right off of 109. We're here filming some skits, some ads, Captain Collision, and it's really important what we're doing here is we're doing these ads for all the small businesses. So things like the auto body shops, things like local eateries and things like that, they gotta get themselves out there. And so what we're doing here, along with this vlog series, we're going in there and we're showcasing all the work that they do and putting all the advertisements out so they can get out there and get some business back. So.
Where you going? Oh, come on!
Whoops! You've been in an accident. I can get you paid for that.
How did you get in my car?
I'm Gumball Penniman. 7. Just sign right here, and we'll get everything taken care of for you. Not so fast, Esquire. Well, if it isn't Captain Collision.
He's coming with me, and so is the client.
I'm going to be representing this client. He's already agreed in principle, and I'm going to be representing him for a small fee.
The insurance company can never make the client decide what they do with the car. As per Regulation 64, it's up to them to choose where they get their car inspected and repaired. Come with me. We're gonna get your car fixed at 1042 Collision.
I'm gonna sue.
We gotta wait for the tow truck, though.
You can't just, like, lift the car?
Nah.
Action.
Here at Organic Corner, Massapequa, not really feeling too well. Do I really have to do this flag?
Yeah.
Shit. Hopefully the food makes me feel better. Wow. Is this all kosher?
Yeah, this is all kosher. We're a vegan restaurant.
I'll take your most nutrient-dense dish. Thank you. Anya? Fill my schedule.
Hey, I'm Ryan from Friendz, and you're.
3 more minutes.
Oh, hello, hi. Oh my God, wait, it's just me? Hi, hello, welcome. So now I am here, joined behind a green screen, and also with some friends. The band friends, and also some friends. Really good. So we are now at the segment of Wits and Wagers, aka Stats and Facts. So what's going to happen is I have a couple of number-based questions, and these fine people are going to guess the number, and whoever is closest to the number wins a point. The points don't matter, as that show that I forgot already said. So yeah.
Whose
go for
line is it anyway?
Whose line is it anyway? There you go. So we're gonna go from left to right. My left, right. We have Friendz.
Friendz music.
That's good. We have
Aqua
Josie
Cherry.
from Aqua Cherry.
Josie Fire.
And we got me, and we also got Mundo.
Bunktown Falls. And I am from Aqua Cherry.
Yeah, all right.
Not Cherry.
Not Cherry. Yeah, because we can't have two people vying for the same prize of nothing. So we have a Aqua Cherry and Aqua Cherry. All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Is it? I think your phone is like making a noise. Yeah.
I'm watching the video.
He's on double duty right now. He's playing to win, and he's also watching the stream.
I just want to check
Wait, is he
I'm
wired up?
winning.
Is he wired up?
See what I look like.
He's
good.
Familiar.
All right.
Good ear.
Okay, so just to get you guys all warmed up, this is kind of like a general, not a general question, but the first question. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. How tall is it? This is in feet.
Feet.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do with? Okay.
You can show it if you want.
Oh.
We got it? We got it? We got it? Okay, so we got 1,500, 3,492, 3,115, and 3,200. All right. And we also have another part of the segment where you can also bet on another person's number. So if you don't think you're correct, you can bet on another person's number. And if they are right, you can get another point, essentially.
Double points.
Double points, yeah. You don't have to, but if you want to.
Making me question myself.
Yeah, you can like write it Q.
Just pick mine. Or not.
Kind of like
It's cool. All right, you're good with yours?
For some reason, I feel like I know this. I feel like it's one of those useless trivia facts I have in my head.
I just
feel
found
like
this out
there's
like
gotta
a
be
week ago.
one
So.
oddball answer. It might be
That's
right.
good. All right, so the answer is. Oh wait, nobody bet on.
Wait,
each
I'm gonna
other's. Bet on his.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got.
I mean, we're pretty close.
Not Aqua.
Not Aqua Cherry.
Not
Trying to one up me on the point. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? We're just sticking with their answers.
I got this.
Cool. Okay. So the number is 2,722.
Woo! That's
me
Monday.
right
Is that
there.
you?
Yep.
Hey.
What is it?
2,700.
2,722.
I got that wrong. I
Okay,
gotta
so
remember that.
1 point for
So
you, and then
I
1 point
price
for
is
you.
righted you, but then you jumped me and got an extra point.
And
That's
it
all right. No, I like that. I like that
All
move.
right.
I get the strategy to this game now. Okay.
All right.
I'm coming for blood.
Yeah.
Though. You know that. Okay.
All right, second question. What year did Superman make his first comic book appearance?
Stu, if you get this wrong.
I'm gonna get it wrong. I kind of.
Okay, cool.
I feel confident in this number again.
Okay.
Useless trivia. Stu, you can't bet on me again.
Be confident.
I can only be confident in your answers.
Be confident in yourself.
Oh, we're so close. What are we engaged or something?
That's
okay.
not pretty enough.
You got me on this one. On the Barker.
All right, so we got 1948, 1962, 1937, and 1932.
I'm gonna
Does
put
anybody-
a bet on Monday.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's the Superman
I'm gonna
emblem.
lose by being
That's
right
exactly.
this entire game.
It's the Superman emblem. That's like it seems very confident. So.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay.
we're all,
Anybody?
we're all supposed to be staring at that camera.
Stare. I'm staring.
That camera.
Cool.
Boom.
All right. So here are all the answers. Anybody want to place bets on other answers?
That one.
Good.
Me.
Okay. So that's you.
Okay.
Anybody else? Anybody else? We're good.
Yeah,
Confident?
I'm good.
Okay. So the answer is 1938.
Oh.
So it's you again, bud.
Good job, bro.
Hey.
All right.
2 for 2.
Yeah. So we
All
got
right.
2 for 2.
It should be like
Answer
bowling, like when you hit a
equals
strike,
what
you know,
Mundo
like it
does.
compounds my thing. So if I win, because these guys are gonna keep betting on me, right? This puts me in a bad position.
Purposely, like, throw it.
I think I should be getting strikes right now. If I hit
Or at
3 in
least
a row,
you're
I
one
should get a
ahead.
turkey.
One ahead, exactly. Okay. Next question. What is the longest human tunnel traveled by a skateboarding dog? Like the number is pairs of legs.
Wait, I'm sorry. One more time with the question.
What is the longest human tunnel traveled by a skateboarding dog? And the number is in terms of pairs of legs.
So, like, how many legs in length?
How many legs? Is it like 2 pairs of legs that this dog traveled under, or is it like 7 pairs of legs? Is it
I get it.
Okay. So
I had
human
I had a
tunnel.
really
Human
fun day at
tunnel.
Guinness
Okay.
Book of World
I'm
Records.
so completely.
Let's see.
So how many pairs of
I
legs?
saw the one with the guy in the
That's
car.
the measurement. So not like in
So, like,
feet,
there's a
it's
dog.
in
He's
legs.
he's traveling.
walking.
Yeah, he's
go
it's a
with
dog. He's on
that.
a skateboard and he's going under these these legs.
Oh, so the human the leg. Oh,
Yeah, it's like-
how many pairs of legs do you go under? Okay.
I like this game because this answer I can go.
Oh, actually, is this one? This is like I said, I had a very fun day at Guinness Book of World Records. I had just a lot of random, and this is one of them. So. There's no time, but okay. Are you drawing the actual dog? All right.
100 people. They got it.
Yeah, this
To
is.
break a world record,
That's true.
you know?
All right,
That's
yeah,
true.
you're right.
It's gonna be 81.
That's a lot of people to coordinate.
That's a lot of
That's a
people.
lot of people.
It's alright, you can bet though.
That's true. We go back to 18. Okay.
A lot of
So
125.
Final answer.
final answer.
Wait, in sets, like, or is it like 27 sets right now? Like
So
1, 2, right?
like this is one
Because
pair
I
of legs.
couldn't physically have 27 legs unless one of the guys.
No, like there was
had-
27
it's just
people
like-
standing in a row.
Okay.
Have you
Right?
like okay,
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
ever seen like that SpongeBob episode? It's like it's the 1,000-mile spanking machine, and it's like the legs the legs the pair of legs.
Gotcha.
You can have one. You can have one leg. You can have like one pairs of legs. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So we've got 100 legs, 18 legs, or 81 legs, depending on how you're feeling. 27 legs with some art, and 125 pairs of legs.
That's a long.
That's a lot of legs. That is a lot of legs. All right. Does anybody want to bet on anybody?
They want to bet on me again?
Yeah,
Alright.
Bunktown Falls. I'm seeing a
No,
trend
I'm gonna
here.
go with. I think I'm gonna go with Chad.
Okay. So.
Wait, hang on. If I bet on him, do I lose my point for winning?
What happened?
If I get it right, and
you
I
get it
bet
right.
on him, that's just
No,
negated,
that's
right?
like so you get 1 point for being right, and then 1 point for like betting on someone else.
Gotcha.
What if I bet on myself?
Are you betting on yourself?
Let's see how this one goes.
Well, you could bet on yourself.
It's so confident.
Okay, so everyone's good? Cool. All right, the final answer is 30 pairs of legs.
Damn, bro.
Do you have these answers for real?
That's what we call in bowling terms. Where am I looking? What camera? That's what we call a turkey. A turkey. Okay.
All right, so it's BT. Oh, it's Friendz. Never mind, not Aqua Cherry.
All right.
Not Aqua Cherry.
All right, we're on the board. Friendz is on the board.
You got Okay, so these ones are going to be band based. So
All right.
the first one is Aqua Cherry based. Approximately how many yeses/yes are in Aqua Cherry's song Yes Yes, excluding the title?
Oh my god. Glad I'm out of this
Oh
one.
man, this is
I'm
not
an
cool.
Aqua Cherry.
This is not cool. Because if I don't get this right,
I don't know.
All right, we're banking on you, not Aqua Cherry.
Hey, Chad.
That's
This is
it.
my wake-up song every morning. Hey, Alexa,
Is it
play
really?
Yes Yes.
It's 4 chords. I know that.
does yes count or is it just yes, yes?
It's like yes, like any sort of like yes and yes. No. So
Okay,
it's both
all
you
right.
and Courtney's.
Okay. Oh man, Courtney's too, huh?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
This is a lot. This is a lot of research. I had to like download like a tapping
Yeah,
app
I
and
can
be like
imagine.
yes, yes, yeah, yes, yes, and also yes. So this is very
What do I wanna
approximate.
Go with here. I'm gonna go with all right. So meth. All right, let's see.
It's like 4 minutes long.
All right. So okay. One.
Oh.
We're putting you on a time limit.
Don't you even think about what I'm in my own
putting you on
world
a
here. I'm
time
messing it up
The
big
yes
time.
are combined?
Yes.
Yeah, either any yeses or yes, because he says a lot of yes, I think, excluding the title. So whatever your number minus 2.
Okay.
He's
This is
like- he's
not a
like
cool
focusing.
question. I appreciate the thought here, but like, man.
He's reading his lyrics. Come on.
I know.
He's like channeling it.
Count
right
it.
now.
There should be a clock.
How many Nicks in Nickelodeon?
Oh.
The Great Debate
That's
of
like the
2020.
It's
Chugga
seven.
chugga
It's
question.
7 and a nah. It's 7 and a nah.
No, it's not. Oh wait, no, it's 8.
7.
It's 8.
7.
One of them's like a triplet, I think. Wait. Oh no, he's got the. He's got.
I thought it was 7, but
I
there's
can't
that
get
first
this
one.
wrong.
It's
You understand why I can't get this
Double
wrong?
on the first one.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. And then there's an N too. Okay.
Can we get a lifeline?
Yeah, call
Yeah,
Courtney.
do you have a phone a friend?
Yeah.
If anybody knows in the chat, they can also
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
But
I'm
if-
gonna go
we all
with-
have
You
very
bet on
bad.
me
We all
in
have
the
very
chat.
bad eyesight, so we won't be able to see it. So if you want to bet.
that number.
Okay. 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 Are we done? Are we
Man,
done?
I know I'm short.
37,
I
yes,
know I'm
yes.
short.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yes.
Six.
Stallions. All right. So we've got 32 from Friendz, 30 from Aqua Cherry,
It's more than that.
69 dudes from Bunktown, and we got 37 yes from not Aqua Cherry. Do you want to place your bets on a different answer?
I feel like
I'm
we're
gonna go
so
with the
close.
32.
Yeah? I'm gonna go with the 30.
The 30?
The
I'm gonna go
odds
with
of
the
it being off
37.
by 2. The odds
Alright,
of it
so
being
we
off
got-
by 2.
Okay,
But
so
I know,
you
I
did?
feel like it's your.
And you got
No,
not
it's
Aqua
gotta-
Cherry?
you one of you guys gotta be right.
I know I got
N
32.
A here.
Cool.
NA, right?
Yeah. Put your name on there.
All right, and then just put a AC on that for me, please. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. All right. We good? We good? All right. All right, Mr. Confident over here.
I don't know. Do you know?
Show it. One strong.
All right. Okay, so the final answer is 60.
Wow.
Oh my god. No, it's you. It's you. You got 3. So you're farther. 63.
I'm
oh, wait,
over.
Oh,
I'm
never
over.
mind. Sorry,
No,
that
he
was
said
a
60.
scientific.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
over.
good.
I'm over.
He's what again?
He's like,
Wow. Okay, I learned a new fact about yes.
okay. Wow.
It's double.
Come on, Regis, bring it
We
on.
have
Let's
to check
go.
it at the wire now.
All right, so,
Courtney's got it. Courtney's gonna like. Oh, so
are you talking
listen to this every day, huh?
Damn, that was good.
All right. So
All right.
this
Thank
one,
you, Mundo, for listening to Aqua Cherry every single morning.
Exactly. All right. Next
Awesome.
question. This is a Friends question.
All right.
What is the height of the 3rd tallest person in Friends? So that's why
Third tallest.
I love the laughs in the studio. Like I really wanted to get like a clap or like laughter track, but this is like.
You're like third tallest, Bill's the second.
Are we gonna have to do this in
So
like
if
centimeters?
you were
or some
wondering
kind of
why I
looking
asked
for
Ryan for all the heights, this was why.
Yeah.
In yours?
Yeah, I was wondering.
No, in feet. I can't convert.
Third tallest.
Matt, how tall are you?
5'6". Okay, we're getting some range here. All right.
I don't know if we can phone a friend. Oh well, friend is over here. So.
Awkward. I didn't.
That's messed up. I didn't get to call Courtney for that last question. I even have JP standing here.
You
he
have
wasn't
2
able to help
band
me.
members right here.
That's not Aqua Cherry.
And we still get chill,
She's
man.
just repping. Which, if you would like some quality Aqua Cherry merch, feel free to check out our
Merch
website
pod.
at
Well, we're figuring out
aquacherryband.com.
numbers and heights and all that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, and a half.
Oh.
5'9.5".
That's
5'11".
weird 'cause that's really close to my height. But I know I'm not the third.
it's-
Sorry.
No, like if you want to hit, it's
5'6"?
not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That much.
I think you're the tallest.
Yeah, I think I'm the tallest.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Yeah. All right. So I'm changing my answer.
We'll give him one.
All right, do you want to change your answer?
This is messed up. I'm still gonna get it wrong anyway, man. I don't even have faith in these games anymore, man.
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at his for a second. I'm like, what, has he seen the whole band yet? 'Cause, like,
I was there the other day.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
I wanted to do
no.
average, but I'm like,
We'll go
average is
with
too
this.
easy, and if I do tallest, then like tallest is like
Root
easy.
mean average.
Third
That
tallest
means
is
squared.
Yeah, third
5'9"
tallest is
and a
definitely.
5'9" and a half.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
8. All right. So we got 5'6", 5'8",
Very, very little room of error between.
5'9" and a half, and 5'11". Does anybody want to bet on an answer?
I'll bet on the
No,
Friends.
everyone is
The guy
very
that's in
not
front of you.
confident in this.
Can we all bet
on this guy?
The Friends guy?
Aqua C. Not.
Yeah, NA,
C.
not applicable.
Not applicable. I'm sticking confident, man. 4 for 4. Let's go.
Yeah. I hate that you're so confident with this,
Wait.
but the answer is 5'9".
Can I bet on my own?
Oh wait. Now we gotta split the difference right here, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
You both get a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right.
All right.
See, I'm an honest guy.
I appreciate
An
it,
honest
man.
boy.
Appreciate you.
All right. Okay.
All right. Cool.
So-
I'm on the board again.
All right.
Like
So
it.
now we're gonna try to stump Mundo. Where's the phone? This is a Bunktown question.
Are we doing a Bunktown? Is it hot?
It's
Is
just,
it hot in you guys?
It's the spirit of the game,
Is it
man.
hot in you guys? I don't know. Is it,
New
is it hot in you-
Bunktown merch available.
It is available online on our Squarespace page.
Yeah.
Squarespace.com/ was it Bunktown / or was it Bunktown?
Carl!
Oh!
Put it in the comments.
I love it. All right, so this one is a Bunktown Falls related question. So, if a person that is 5'4" and weighed 110 pounds goes drink for drink with the vocalist of Bunktown Falls in their song "Australians Don't Drink Fosters," what would be that person's blood alcohol content be?
All right. What's the head of the
This is all
person?
5'4" and they weigh 110 pounds. This may or may
5'4".
not
This is
be
you.
healthy information.
Okay. 100 pounds.
This is all ingested within 1 hour.
All right. 1 hour. That was the other. Okay. Cool. And so, what are you guys drinking on?
What?
The drinking game. What do you guys?
No, they're like
Fosters
because they mention a lot of drinks.
Right.
So the total amount of drinks that they
Gotcha.
drink is what's the blood alcohol?
At the end, at the multiple times they mentioned.
Yeah. So it's not.
Okay.
Let's not. Can we not be
No,
super confident?
Australians don't really like Fosters.
Just, mind my own business.
You know this, don't you?
You know my lyrics.
But it also depends on like the height and the weight and the gender. Oh, the gender is like I'm the person that's drink for drink. So.
Yeah, I figured that.
Is it based
I
on
was
the
gonna do
lyrics?
like
Is
a
it based on
person-
the lyrics, or are we actually doing real math here?
It's
There's
so
real math, bro.
it's not like so it's
All
not
right,
when
you
you
see.
like you're like because there's like a part of the lyrics where it's like oh these guys drink this, these guys drink that. So I'm not counting those. It's like when you mention that you drank this. So it's like you
All right,
like
so-
pull back 151. So
Okay.
pull back 151. That counts as a drink.
Oh, you actually did the BAC of a
I
priest.
did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, this is some like.
Okay.
This is
Wait, this is a really
So,
dead person we're talking about. though.
this is a dead
This is
person.
a really dead person.
This person is not supposed to drive. They are dead, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I don't know,
I'm
what's
gonna
that?
go with.
I know.
All right. So okay. So
I can't comprehend.
Do we reveal?
Who's there? If you guys want to guess in the chat over here, I don't know if you want to throw out numbers and help them out.
Yeah.
Dead? Just dead?
Plus, you guys have the
Okay, they're
internet
dead, and you
access.
do like a breathalyzer. What's the number?
Nothing. Because dead people don't breathe.
What is it?
I'm gonna put down the highest BAC I've ever seen somebody blow.
What is that?
Yeah. I used to lifeguard. So these guys can drink. And the highest BAC I've ever seen police officer make my friend blow. And he was standing. He was fucking, it was
Should've had to
impressive.
change this thing.
No idea.
Can anyone
Guy was
look up like, what
6'8",
the
like,
BAC is
280,
before like, you
like,
actually just
not
like,
a single ounce of fat on him. It was a machine.
Yeah.
It might have been broken. The funny thing was, we were like, Matt, you gotta go talk to the cop. You're the most sober guy in the room.
Damn. Cool. All right, cool. We got our answers? All right, so we got 1.1, 2.32, 2.1, and dead point dead. Not a number, but technically works.
True stories.
All right, cool. Does anybody want to bet on some numbers?
You just.
This is approximate, but it was.
Yeah, I can't hate.
Yeah.
Can't lose with Bunktown.
I've
So
seen
hold
it.
on. This is a word to any of you that are watching Bunktown Falls. Just follow.
He's good. He's good with the
They're
stats
good at
and the
things.
facts.
They're good at things.
Cool. All right. Anyone else? We're good. Okay. So the number is 3.384.
Chad wins.
Hey.
I mean, I don't know if I beat dead though. Do I beat
Yeah,
dead?
just dead.
Studio jump in. I think Aqua Cherry should get 2 points because dead definitely counts.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not like living at that point technically.
Right.
So, all right, this is the final question. This
And
is a Nonstop to Cairo question, which they couldn't join with us in the studio, but still, they're gonna be here. They're gonna be here on Sunday, so it'll be cool. All right.
Who's nonstop?
Who?
I don't see any nonstops here, man. What? You can't show up and hang out with us? I'm wearing my mask.
Okay, so
Jump in.
we got
Oogee
friend
for
of
the nonstop representation.
Friend of the Nonstop over there. We got there.
The lifeline.
All right. So the question is approximately how many miles is it from this studio, Viper Studios, to Cairo, Egypt?
I love it. That's a good question.
I got a thumbs up from Chuck from Viper.
That's awesome.
We're talking kilometers or miles?
Miles.
All right, so we're going miles, right?
Yeah, miles.
If Nonstop was here, they would know the answer.
Would they?
Of course they
They
would.
just have that like GPS location,
Yeah.
like ping.
Well, I'm
Like,
pretty
Google.
sure they know like how far it is from New York City to there, and then they can subtract the difference and add the multiplications, and that's how it works.
It's like with Aqua Cherry. It's like, do you know what the sugar content is of a cherry?
I don't know how many yeses are in yes.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I do know that a cherry is not a berry; it's a drupe.
It's a drupe.
A drupe. A drupe is a very similar kind of thing to an almond. Yeah. You just
Wow,
don't learn something.
we're learning new things every day.
I didn't know that either.
All right, so on all these things, you see numbers like this. So I'm gonna go with this one. Boom. That's my answer. You like it?
I love
That's good. Right?
All right, are we all good? Are we going good? All right, show your answers.
That's my answer.
Cool.
100,000 miles.
100,000 miles. Almost. Almost like that, like
That train song.
I would walk 500 miles.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah.
And then we got 4,321 or 4321. Then we've got 4,200 or 420 and then a 0. And then we got 2,940. I like stumbled on that. But does anybody want to place their bets on miles?
I put mine on windows. I think we're gonna get the point either way.
We're good? All right. All right. So the number is 5,574.36 miles.
5,000
So that's you.
miles.
It's definitely closer than that. So.
Way closer than this one.
All right.
All right. So that was the final question. Actually, wait, I might have another one. Let's see. It's not on a board, but let me see if I have another one. Oh, okay. So this will be a final one because we're
Alright.
kind of close. We can maybe tie it with Aqua Cherry and Bunktown Falls.
Okay.
Or
And then a sudden death round.
I don't know if I can research that fast, but we can do it. All right. So this
That's
is
the
a
word.
this is not band related. It's just another random one.
Okay.
But this question is: on average, how many questions does a 4-year-old ask a day?
Chad's definitely got an advantage on me on this one.
Well, he's not 4. Jesse has the answer to this.
You cannot phone a friend.
Does Y count?
Yeah, like anything like why? Hello.
Why?
What? Why is the sky blue?
Mommy?
Mom? Mom?
Dad.
Inquisitive kids.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Does that count?
That's
as
my
question?
kid. That's
Are you
Dad.
counting right now? Are you
He's a 1-year-old, so it doesn't really count. All right, so I'm gonna go. How many questions does a 4-year-old ask on a normal?
Like
day,
on
a
average,
day?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Oh, on average.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
on
go
average.
with.
It's a crazy amount of number. Like the amount of like a high amount of number where I'm considering not having kids for a while because I cannot answer that many questions. There's way too many.
No, I want to write that better since it's the last question.
It's 100,000 questions.
The $1 million question.
It's close. Close.
Right. Again, anyone in the audience that wants to comment either live or in the comments. Right? I'm seeing what you're writing. All right. Just Fitty. All right, is everyone good?
Yeah.
Show your answers. Okay, we've got 200. We got Fitty. That's 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Fitty 50 and follow Bunktown on Spotify, but also 1,988. And we got 125.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, 125.
Oh,
No, I didn't say the answer yet. Okay, does anybody want to place bets on other people?
I'll put one on Stu's there.
Stu?
Susan, thank you.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we got, not Aqua. You good? You good?
You want to
Good?
put it
Feel
over here, bro?
confident?
I feel like it's a 4-digit number. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah?
All right, so the answer is...
Someone does not have a kid.
Oh, that's a 3.
It's
That's
a 300. 300.
300. All right, dude.
Oh,
cool.
That's you.
So I don't get the point. All right, you get
Oh,
the
wait.
point.
Oh, and
Enjoy
also
the
not
point.
opportunity. There we go. Beep. All right, and that's it. So the final score is... We've got...
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. So in last place, we've got Friends with 2 points. Third place, we got not Aqua Cherry, aka Stu from Aqua Cherry. And then in second place, we got Aqua Cherry.
What up?
And then in first place, we got Mundo from Bunktown Falls. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for playing this fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But,
Thank
yeah.
you for hosting.
And-
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you to StatFest for
Right.
having us here.
Yes.
I can't wait to be back on Sunday.
For music!
Check
Yeah,
out,
Right,
yeah.
right.
check out these
Yeah,
guys
this
on
one.
Sunday.
Right.
There will not be a stats and facts, but if you want to shout out numbers at them, maybe that'll also be fun. So, all right, cool. You do
Carl
that?
owes me $20.
Oh yeah. Also Carl, pay this guy $20. Good. Good. All right. Think we're good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Are we cheersing? Is that a thing? Are we cheersing?
Well, I got my mask on. I
cheers.
can't drink.
Have they got any pineapple invasion?
I don't got one.
Yes, actually.
I would love a pineapple.
Check out Fire is Fire
wait.
by
Oh yeah.
Oogee.
Do we have like a beer person on hand?
I heard there were like Snapfest
Also,
beers.
this.
What? You saw it here, folks.
Stone Cold me. Come on, let's go.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. Love it. All right, and then we got another one for this guy. Possibly. We'll see. Yeah. All right. Cool. Ready? Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Shoot. Nice little promo.
Cheers.
Good game, all. Good game.
Yes. Nice win, my friend.
In the end, we all win pineapple beer.
We all
so...
win. We're here for StatFest.
Cheers.
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 All right. Cool. Thanks for tuning in. We have an interview with.
With StatFest being canceled this year, we've had a lot more time to focus on other projects. The transition hasn't been easy, but everyone in the office is making the best of the situation. There has been some hang-ups, however.
What's up, my dudes? Let's get to the main stage stat, bro! Oh man, pineapple after pineapple. We saw the floozies and Sodown and all the reggae, the band out of
mirrors, dude, like it was no money. We were going nuts, dude. I swear, if you have epilepsy, don't go in the dome. It only gets better from there. Fire times, fire vibes, fire.
John, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? There's no Statfest this year.
But what about this guy? He's wearing a pineapple shirt. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but I didn't, like, paint my face to match it.
Paint my face.
Talking a lot of smack for a failed Fruit of the Loom character.
This is the same makeup from last year.
Okay. And that's a problem for a later time and the aid of a professional. But for now, let's get Johnny out of that costume.
Yo, I'm on the phone with an emu tamer for some marketing. Can you quiet down?
This isn't a costume. This is who I am now.
Again! Come on, man.
The voices in my head won't stop. I must remain a tropical, fruity messenger.
Voices? That's right. I've been secretly controlling your friend this entire time. He has become my vessel to the human world, and soon I will spread my gospel to the entire world.
So what are you gonna do?
Just what you clowns have done this whole time. Make it summertime all the time. That way, pineapples will always be in season, and my minions can destroy the human race and become the alpha species on the planet, and there's nothing you can do that can stop me.
Hey guys, I know Statfest was just a ruse by some sentient fruit to try to attempt world domination, but can we keep the name anyway?
Sounds good with me.
I'm down.
With Statfest being canceled this year, we've had a lot more time to focus on other projects. The transition hasn't been easy, but everyone in the office is making the best of the situation. There has been some hang-ups, however.
What's up, my dudes? Let's get to the main stage stat, bro! Oh man, pineapple after pineapple. We saw the floozies and so down and all the reg in the back. Out of control, slugging mirrors, dude, like it was no money. We were going nuts, dude. I swear, if you have epilepsy, don't go in the dome. It only gets better from there. Fire times, fire vibes, fire.
John, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? There's no Statfest this year.
But what about this guy? He's wearing a pineapple shirt. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but I didn't, like, paint my face to match it.
Paint my face.
Talking a lot of smack for a failed Fruit of the Loom character.
This is the same makeup from last year.
Okay. And that's a problem for a later time and the aid of a professional. But for now, let's get Johnny out of that costume.
Yo, I'm on the phone with an emu tamer for some marketing. Can you quiet down?
This isn't a costume. This is who I am now.
Again! Come on, man.
The voices in my head won't stop. I must remain a tropical, fruity messenger.
Voices? That's right. I've been secretly controlling your friend this entire time. He has become my vessel to the human world, and soon I will spread my gospel to the entire world.
So what are you gonna do?
Just what you clowns have done this whole time. Make it summertime all the time. That way, pineapples will always be in season, and my minions can destroy the human race and become the alpha species on the planet, and there's nothing you can do that can stop me.
Hey guys, I know Statfest was just a ruse by some sentient fruit to try to attempt world domination, but can we keep the name anyway?
Sounds good with me.
I'm down.
Hello, hello, woo, we're here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stats and facts, wits and wagers, and all that.
I think everyone should know that you made up every question. I had nothing to do with that, and that was some impressive questions.
It was so, especially the blood alcohol content, even though that's like dead point dead. It was so much fun. Like there's I think it was shout out to I think it was the University of New Mexico who has like a calculator for all that. So you can put how many drinks you had, like the blood, like the percentage and like the liters, and then also the hour, and then you can put it all in. You can just like calculate it. Like it doesn't say like you should not do this, but it's like it's cool. So that's how I got it.
Yo, it is just side note. It's crazy the shit you can do online now. Just
I know.
That's
so
nuts.
But yeah, but no, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and everyone else seemed to enjoy it. But
Bravo to the questions.
Thank you. You can also see these dudes. They won't be answering numbers questions, but they will be performing on Sunday. So definitely check them out at between the hours of 4 and 10 p.m. or whenever we decide to end and all that. Anyway, we have another cool guest that we haven't introduced yet, which Dan will do now because
Sure.
I'm stumbling on my words right now.
So we have Jesse, frontman of Oogee Wawa, aka Oogee Lee, solo artist, here with us. Welcome, Jesse Lee.
The crowd goes wild.
Try yours that last beer.
Yeah. Hey, all
Oh yeah,
right.
do you want to cheers? Oh, cheers.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
That hasn't been shaked, right?
Cheers.
No.
I feel like a giant.
Cheers.
Giant.
So, all right, let's all watch you try to sit in this chair right now.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is our goal.
Go.
Don't.
He did it.
Little theater there for you.
Don't worry,
I'm gonna
when-
do this so I don't knee knock you.
Dude, you do you. When I first sat down before, I almost like knocked over the whole stage. So don't worry. They were all like, "Yo, sit down
And people
slower."
thought we couldn't do it. We couldn't put 3 beach chairs on a stage, and here we are.
Well, it would be better if you had sand on this stage.
Really? Would it be really nice if we had sand on this
I know a
stage?
great
Would it
sand
be
guy.
really nice? I
We could
want.
get it in here.
For anybody watching, we were not allowed to have sand here, so we're gonna keep digging it into Chuck every time we can.
Nice, yeah. Sorry, Chuck. I
We
love
fought
you.
it so hard.
It's so much easier to get into these chairs as a
With some
fat man.
sand, yeah.
You know, you just plop right back and the sand catches you.
I'm
Yo,
just
I
going to
agree.
let-
I'd
yeah.
be going right back.
Like, listen, like as a photographer, like we have like a bunch of like really expensive equipment here, and he was like very adamant, like, no, we have a lot. It's gonna damage the equipment, and like I have a lot of like expensive gear, but I'm like. But what if this one time we just like bring a bunch of sand, it'll be fine.
I love it.
Nothing will
damage
happen.
it this time.
Everything will be fine.
We're trying everything, but we'll put a giant tarp and we'll wrap it all up.
Yeah, yeah.
Chuck said no.
Chuck said no. It's okay. It's
A couple
definitely
wheelbarrows would be good, Chuck.
Yeah, that's all we needed.
Listen, like I'm so glad you mentioned the sand thing. It's not just us.
Me too.
Crazy.
I got you guys. I got the memo.
So,
Chuck.
before we get into anything about Jesse, his solo work, or Oogee, or anything, Jesse has a little bit of a argument with you with one of your questions. He doesn't believe one of your answers.
What am I? Okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, oh, I wanna fix
Like
the
you're
memory.
starting beef with me
Right.
now. This is the first episode.
He's got a little beef with you.
Okay.
The questions that a 4-year-old asks a day,
Okay.
you missed that by like 1 million. I think it's probably 1.3 million questions a
Okay,
day.
fair. I actually had the statistic
It's-
for like how much it is, like on average, like in between the ages of 2 and 4.
Okay.
Do you want to
say,
guess that number?
Okay, is it same question just
it's,
between the ages of 2 and 4?
Yeah.
gotta be
Kids
in a
ask
million.
an average of this many questions between the ages of 2 and 5.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. So, all right. Well, knowing that it was 300 before, and that was just a 4-year-old, I guess my million is probably shot if I can give you a real answer. We'll go 682.
680.
I'm thinking 900.
900?
Mm.
All right, cool. The
901.
900. What about your answers? No, so this is actually 40,000 questions.
Yes, that sounds way more like it.
Jeez.
Way
This is
more
between
like
the
it.
ages of 2 and 5. So when they're like, why? What's this? What
Right.
are these? Da-da-da. What's a TV? What's a camera? Da-da-da.
Yeah.
So
When you're driving down the road.
I also think
Literally the
people
same
don't
thing.
realize that everything is like a question to a kid. You know, like it's not just the 5 W's.
yeah,
Like anything,
Right,
anything
right.
is a question.
I mean, it's kind of trippy though. Like, kind of all right, stoner conversation here. Did you ever like think about that? Like a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, what the world looks like? Like they don't know. Like we take so much things for granted because we've been here for so long. It's just I don't know. Like it tripped me out one day just thinking about that. Like, wow, you really don't know what anything is. Like,
What's the most shocking question you've got from one of your kids so far?
yeah, that's like
Oh man. Oh, you really put me on the spot here. I gotta think about this. I could tell you the most
As a child
shocking
having
thing
person.
that I've said to my kid that I never thought I would ever say.
Okay, I like that.
No, put that down, that's poop, don't eat it. And the 2-year-old sitting there with a stick and dog poop on it going, you know, like, that's not a marshmallow. Like, put it down. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You can't heat that up.
That happened just last week.
Last week? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
so that's like
Tough.
of like of all time. That's like your.
It's the most recent one. I'm sure I've said far worse.
Put that down. That's poop.
What is this? You know, you do a lot of hand to the head.
Have you got a question where you're like, I can't believe I have to explain this? Like, I never thought I'd even have. Like, of course, the one you just said, but has there been like something you've been like, wow, I would have never realized that like, I need to teach this?
Oh, many things.
I'd like to bring up a comment from, we have Ryan Costello from Friends/Movers. I did that the other day.
You said that, or you ate poop on a stick?
Yeah. Which
I'm
one?
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, it's a little.
I'm gonna say that he said that.
I'm gonna say he ate it.
All right.
That's
what we're going
on
with.
that.
Someone phone Ryan. What happened here? I
Listen,
need
he's
to
gonna.
know.
You know what? We can ask him on Sunday because he's playing.
Ryan, give us an answer, man.
No.
we
We
need
can
to
ask
know.
him on Sunday. He's gonna forget. Be like, so did you eat the poop or did you?
Oh, he said
gonna
ate
look at you
it. He
and-
commented ate it.
I'm proud of you.
Bravo.
I'm very proud of you. on
He's
this one.
doing the Lord's work.
You're making
as they
2.5-year-olds
say.
proud, Ryan.
I gotta say, guys, congratulations on this because this is fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really
This
good.
pineapple invasion.
Hell yeah. So, we've been doing it all night, doing trivia questions, and the viewers have a choice to either get beer or merch from the website. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping they choose the beer, just because, like, beer's
I'm
fucking
hoping they
delicious.
choose the merch because I designed like 2 of them. So
Whatever.
Yeah.
One of them
I
has
mean,
a-
both
is
would
a
be
Dante
great,
on them,
right?
though.
Both would be great. The beer's fantastic. Merch is forever.
that's.
What a line.
I'm just, you know.
What a line.
What a line. Darn.
I liked it. What a line. Good for you.
Yeah, man.
What a line.
So that's how you stay so successful, because you think smart, unlike us. All right, cool. Now
Well,
we know.
I mean,
Now we got it.
Just because I shoot from the hip a lot. This old mouth gets me in trouble, you know?
All right, so let's get into some music a little bit.
Yeah,
Tell
let's.
us, congratulations on the release today.
Thank you.
Love the single.
Appreciate it. Congratulations, man.
JP, one of the guys on the song, is here with us.
Yes.
Big thing. So, tell us, what, first, why'd you choose this song as the release, as like the single to start this solo project of yours?
What a good-looking question. It's all right. So it's the title track of the album. I had to actually clarify this, and this was a mistake that I didn't foresee. I wanted to try and put the album out for everything, for every single that went out, just to get the album cover like known, not taking into consideration that the name of the album is Fire is Fire, and the first single being released is Fire is Fire. So now it just looks like can I say scumbag? Now it just looks like a scumbag Nikki, you know, without putting Fire is Fire featuring Nikki
I
Silva.
saw that.
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
like, oh, like that's cool. She has her own artist thing, and it was just like this like person. I'm like, I haven't seen her for a while, but I'm pretty sure that's not what she looks like.
Yeah, no, right. You know, so like I felt I wanted to clarify that, and I had to like type something up on that. But you know, I don't know, man. Like I love the vibe of it. You know, it being the title track of the album, it just seemed fitting. Like release that one, release that one first. And I think it's also I don't think a lot of Oogee fans or like fans of me currently would be expecting something like that.
I said the same thing like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I did. We were talking about new music, and we didn't get too much into it, but that was actually pretty much what I said.
I love it though. It's bumping.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's
That's
super
you know, I'm nothing without that guy over there. So that's why it's Oogee League and Wave Rider album. You know, because without JP, I don't have it. So
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
do a split. little bit of a split.
So, all right. So tell us a little bit more about. You said your Oogee fans wouldn't expect what they're gonna hear. So maybe you could talk a little more on the inspiration of this new sound or this new approach you're taking.
I mean, this is something that I've always wanted to do. You know, like this is, you know, if it was a dictatorship of a band like Oogee, this is like probably where I would have driven us. You know, but it's not, which is wonderful, which is why we are what we are. But yeah, it's something that like I've always wanted to do. I just vibe with this sound a lot. You know, obviously JP vibes with this sound as well. You know, so just being able to work with him on this and him having like the same vision, you know, it's I don't know, it's just something like I said, it's I wanted to dabble in. The whole album definitely has like a couple of tracks that are Oogee-esque, you know, that
I could agree.
That's right, you heard it.
I told them earlier. I heard it. I told the crew.
You have that secret plug. I'm not appreciating that. I'm
I
not
can send you. I know the guy who's got the masters. So I could definitely send it your
We're
way.
here trying to forget that. We're here like clicking on the pre-save link, and Dan's like, I got you. Like,
Nice.
I've already listened.
My man,
No,
I love it. I
I
love it.
got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's very, if you don't mind me talking a little bit about the album, in my opinion, I expected more of a hip hop. It's more like 90s hip hop sound in a way, and not so much in the verses, but I guess in the beats and how the production would be.
Sure.
So it's very much not that at all. I would guess I would attribute it more to almost R&B sounding. So in a way, just from where I was saying in terms of hardcore hip hop to that's where I ventured to in terms of hardcore hip hop, because that's what I was kind of picturing. I was picturing like a Denzel Curry type beat, some shit like that. Just because I feel like you could do something really well with that, and I
agree.
I love that. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
So,
I agree, definitely, bro.
So then when I got hit with this beat that I just wasn't expecting, it was almost like rediscovering you as an artist, because we know you as Jesse Lee of Oogee and the party vibe and everything else. Where you saw the party vibe in some of these songs, but there's a much more serious tone. I find to the album. I like the show. It shows a variety that I think. Like you said, even your Oogee fans now don't necessarily know.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is like a side of me that my Oogee fans never had to see, because it was all peace, love, and positivity. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just like what Oogee brings. But there's some fucking demons, lurking in the shadows for sure on everyone, and it's just. Like this whole album started as just like a release, like a decade worth of build up that I just need to get out. And I was able to do that on a few of these tracks. And I'm stoked. I'm stoked that it's here for sure.
So when would you say you started on the album? You're saying a decade's worth of work.
Yeah.
So when do you think you really began working on this?
Or like, what was the moment where you're like, all right, I'm releasing this. Like, this is like,
I haven't been okay. I mean, like a decade's worth of angst that contributed to the writing of this album. We were actually John Paul and I were just talking about this in the parking lot with Chad from Aqua Cherry. That he goes, we've been working on this for like a year, and I was like, really? Like, has it been a year? And then it kind of hit me like, holy shit! Like the summer's gone. Like, wow, like you're right. Like I went over to JP and I recorded the first song for this one. I want to say like the end of September, beginning of October last year.
Right after Statfest.
Yeah. Right after Statfest, right? I think we did Drifting. And then I released that as a single, that was the first one that kind of kickstarted all this. Yeah, that's crazy, man. A year gone. Give me this beer again.
Existential crisis.
We said that just about Statfest before. Like, I can't believe that like we only started the plans like 9 months prior, right?
Sure.
Like, but still, that feels like it was like 5 years ago now.
Yeah, right.
And that was just a year ago.
I know.
That's now
that's
2 years
crazy.
ago, but still, that's no, a year ago.
No,
Shit.
it's still a year ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Quite
like,
literally a year ago.
Stat would have just a couple weeks ago.
Would have been like last weekend, right?
Yeah,
Or
right.
2 weekends
right,
ago.
exactly. Yo, that's crazy.
Right. Dude.
What a wild year, man.
Seriously. So now to not venture off of the solo things, but what about for Oogee? So what do you have up and coming within the band?
That's another one. So I don't have all of the masters back yet, but I have a majority of the masters yet. So I'm working on the upload process of the next Oogee album right now. Just finalized artwork, with our photographer. We did sent it over to the graphic guy. We got graphics going. In fact, actually, probably in my mailbox right now. But yeah, so definitely you'll get a full length Oogee Lee Wave Rider album this year, and a new full length Oogee album
before the end of 2020.
Before the
2020.
end. Yeah.
If it ever ends.
Yeah, man.
It has to end, because then they can release it.
forever.
Yeah.
When it ends, then they release it.
I don't believe that 2021's coming, so we're getting it out now. You know what I mean?
Good idea.
That's terrible to say. I don't mean to put that in the universe.
Yeah, that's all right.
2021 is going to be a great year.
Actually, speaking of Statfest and all that, how did you end up getting involved with like Statfest and Movers and all those, and I guess After Hours as well?
It was actually Dan.
Oh.
Yeah. It was Dan. I
Like,
forget.
that's me, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this was it. I want to say we had just come home from tour. like that day, and I think Nonstop was playing at Revolution, right?
So I actually remember the same exact day.
Oh,
Nonstop
was it
wasn't
Amityville?
playing. They were at somebody was playing at Revolution that you were there, and August and I were next door. And August of Nonstop to Cairo was like, "Yo, let's just go over and talk to Jesse right now." And we went
is
up
that
and just
how-
went up to you and we're like, "Hey, you interested?" And you were like, "I think we might have something else, but no, yeah, we're interested." And like the rest was fucking history.
Yo, local fest, man. Of course, I'm down.
Yeah.
Like, I get to stay on Long Island and play a festival. I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, definitely.
To go deeper with you, within After Hours, I had featured Oogee a few times prior to that. But getting involved in
you did.
Statfest.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, but
That's
getting involved in
right.
Statfest.
Where
was
did,
that
where did we meet? Maybe it was it Brickhouse Brewery?
Shit, I mean, so I've been doing After Hours for about 3.5 years now, and we probably met during that first year.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely remember talking to you for the first time, and we had a crazy show that night. And it's tough, like at the end of like those like crazy intimate shows, you know, like you're all over the place, and you know, like you're talking to people, you're taking pictures, and you know, and whatnot. And but I definitely remember like talking to you at the end of that, and being like, oh, all right, this guy was cool, and he's local, you know. And like I'm always about that. Like if someone's local, like I want to know you, I want to talk to you, I want to build up the local scene with you, you know.
Yeah.
Like touring is wonderful. There's nothing better than being at home.
Yo, let's build on that a little bit. So tell me a little more you've done locally with Oogee, without Oogee. Like, what have you done within the community? Or people you work with, I guess, maybe is a better way to put it.
Like recently or just in life?
Shit, whatever you want.
Okay, we'll talk recently. So like after last summer, myself, Chad, our bass player, and John Paul, like we all had a conversation about like what the next step is. So we've been really like, you know, pushing Ride Waves Productions, you know, which is
Plug that a little bit, yeah.
Which is that's JP right there. If you need any production work, he did relatable to this show, he did Aqua Cherry's album. Last album, that's all, you know. John
Love
Paul
that album,
produced.
love that
Yeah,
album
crushed
release
it.
show, everything about that album,
Right?
everything they did with it, I fucking love.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So just on production work, you know, hit up JP, like if you're local. I don't know what the camera to look in. I keep looking at you
Dude,
guys.
yeah,
Because
we-
you're both
I've been
so
doing the
pretty.
same
This is like this is the
thank you.
first time that we've like done this. So we're like, do we look at here? Do we look at here? Do we look at here? I don't think they're actually like switching between when I'm doing that, but it's
No,
see, look there.
Actually, we're in the same. All right.
I love it. So like the three of us, like we started like the Ride Waves Collective, basically, you know. So Ride Waves Production handles like all your production needs and whatnot. Ride Waves Entertainment, Chad has been crushing with. Since COVID, it's been a little difficult, but he's been doing really good with just Portside and at least keeping artists, you know, cycling through and being able to play, you know, out on the patio and whatnot. You know, so and then we have Ride Waves Records, which my album will come through. Oogee's album is going to go through that one. We're actually working on getting all of the Oogee masters back from the old guys so we can put everything out right now. So
A lot of talk in the media about getting Masters back lately. I feel like in the
Yeah,
past couple
yo.
of weeks, it's been kind of blowing up.
Yo, Kanye, I'm with
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yes, that was that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, man, of
Oh,
course.
his
Like, he's crazy, but he's got points. You know what I mean? He's right about a lot of things right there.
He's right, but then like I watched a thing. I don't know if it was Charlemagne today or I watched somebody, but they had a whole interview about how it was Kanye who told Big Sean no about the Masters initially. And
right.
So like, yo,
Yeah.
kind of like fuck you in a way, but
Yeah, well, I mean, that was the other side of him. That was, you know, the schizophrenic one. You know what I
One
mean?
that's, like,
you know what
over
I'm saying?
He's
Right?
like over
I don't
here.
know.
But it's true. No, it's
It
true
was like
though.
the other Kanye. You guys know what I mean? I don't know how to say it. Like, yeah,
Our survey says.
Yo, and it's honestly unfortunate because like, dude is like one of the most talented people I think on this planet right now.
We were having this debate, like, what is the greatest hip hop album of all time?
That's a big question.
It's a hard question. But regardless, in the argument, right? I mean,
What are you throwing
College
out?
Dropout, not in the
College
argument?
Dropout is definitely in the argument, absolutely.
Like, I mean,
I
not
don't
saying
know if
it
I'd
is,
throw it
but
as the top, but it's definitely
not saying it is, but it's in the argument. It could be argued, is my point. If you got you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of the greatest hip hop albums.
Yeah, it's
ever
not the
made.
greatest of all time.
See, I think
you and I need a time where we're not in an interview because we keep bringing up these hip hop things, and like I got a lot of shit. I'm like, yo, what about Capital Punishment? Because let's talk about that album.
I mean,
like, I have a lot that we can
you're
go in.
literally talking about my favorite rapper of all time.
What about Big Happy talking about Illmatic? Yes, Big Happy talking
Yeah.
about Illmatic. See, there's a lot of albums. Like, we could have this conversation
I agree.
for...
Oh, and this is a great conversation to have.
Yeah.
You know, like, for sure.
For anybody. I mean, especially with nowadays.
Rushmore rankings. Let's do it. Write it down. You know, regardless, Kanye is super, super talented.
Honestly, a genius in what he does.
Oh, what
Absolutely.
he brought to hip-hop is something to be treasured. Whatever his antics and his ridiculousness is outside of music, whatever. Just Kanye in music is one of the best producers ever.
And you know what? He's definitely one of the smartest people around because no matter how many people hate him or talk shit or any media bashes him, he drops an album and the whole fucking world loves it.
Everyone
No
loves
matter
him.
what.
That's it.
And that's all it is. It's
MAGA
business.
hat and all, it don't matter.
Yeah, it does
It's
not matter what he does. People love him.
Yeah, Kanye, you're still so good.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right, we
We
got
did a Dan and Jesse hip hop episode. Ooh.
We could do it.
That'd be
I'm not
fun.
opposed to it. We can have a lot of fun with that.
I mean, we just became best friends when you said Capital Punishment. So
Oh, hell yeah.
no one ever does that. No one ever talks.
Yo, because people like forget that Big Pun is one of the best rappers that was
Right.
Like also people don't credit Big L as much as they should.
It's like, come on, man.
I was listening to 7 Minute
Right?
Freestyle this
This
morning
feels
and
like
I'm
an
getting the way
episode
to
of The
work.
Bachelor right now.
Yeah,
Not
Yes,
gonna lie.
this is it.
Like,
If I was able to get out of this chair, I would get out of it and hug you.
Hell yeah.
I agree, man.
So, all right, let me ask you, let's
with
stay
Big
on
Pun.
hip hop.
Okay.
Where do you find your influence lyrically, musically, however you want to word it, differs from your solo shit or your shit with JP to Oogee? Because it's very different style of rhyming and the cadence and everything. It definitely has a very different vibe to it.
I know. This is. That's tough. It's like.
we have JP.
Yo, it's the night of
shuffling in the
stumps. I'm
back.
stumping everybody tonight. This is all it
It's
is.
just a really good question, and it's hard to answer. It's like the first thing that pops into my head is like doing the Oogee Lee stuff. It's like it's a bit more free, if that's acceptable to say. You know, like Oogee Wawa is Oogee Wawa, you know, and like it's the box that we built. Not saying that we stay inside of the box, but it's the box that we built. Like we are that fun-loving party band. If you want to have a good time, you book Oogee, right?
Right.
Whereas with the solo stuff, it's like I'm not stuck in that. You know, like it's free to explore on everything. There aren't set positions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I can send JP over a guitar track or a ukulele track that I played, and it's, you know, and then it gets like morphed into something, or you know, hey, I got this melody, I really want to sing it on this one, and you know, like it's just, I don't know. So it's just a lot more free and open because it's just two of us, you know, and I guess that's understandable, you know, once you get into the band setting and everyone is, especially Oogee, like one of the greatest things about Oogee is that we were a band of writers. Like everyone wrote, you know, everyone had something to bring to the table.
Right.
You know, not just, okay, show me your part and I'll play
Yeah.
it for you, you know.
Right. It was a more collaborative effort.
Yeah.
than-
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I actually have a question from. So we interviewed you like weeks, months. I don't. Like quarantine is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have no sense of time.
I'm with you.
Yo,
I
yeah,
feel you.
quarantine life really confuses me.
I feel you.
It could have been last week. It could have been 3 months ago. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because I'm not joking. I really don't remember when it was.
I hear you. It's probably like a month and a half ago. It was definitely summer.
Someone told me it was
It was
October
definitely
today,
su-
and I was like, "Excuse me."
I was sitting outside. I definitely remember sitting outside.
You were outside.
It was
Yep,
an,
so it was
an
definitely summer.
outside kind of
Sneaking
month.
bowls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Could have just done it right on camera. You didn't sneak any bulls.
You know.
we had a question. We had a question. We had a fan question from that one that we didn't get to. This was in the Oogee Wawa Warriors fan Facebook group.
Okay.
That one. I'm trying to like not.
Shout out to Warriors. Holla.
Yes.
Love y'all.
You should join it. Okay. But anyway, we had a question from there, and I don't have the person's name there, but they wanted to know what your go-to drink is.
Oh.
You don't have to plug the Pineapple Invasion, but if you want
I was gonna say like right now I mean the
But, like, in
realist
general,
answer. The realist answer is water. I'm a water guy.
You're a
But if I'm
hydration.
going out and we're drinking,
JP doesn't agree with you
I was gonna
whatsoever.
say,
He's
he
shaking
seems
his
like-
finger at you right now.
I would love a club soda with lemon.
Okay. So I stopped drinking for a while a few years ago with Oogee. Not like consciously, just like I was just over it. You know, it's like the whole party life atmosphere. Maybe because I had kids, you know, and you know, shit changes. I like my mornings now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a cup of coffee, smoke a joint, go about your day. You know, it's wonderful. But can't do that when you're hungover. It's just, you know, it's like you wake up, you're miserable, you know. But so when I'm going out, my go-to drink, it depends on the night. If it's like, yo, I'm gonna black out tonight, like I'm going hard, I'm blacking out tonight. Captain and Gingers all the way.
Okay, I like Captain.
They go down too quick, too smooth. Next thing you know, clothes are off. You're punching a bush. It's fantastic. I'm saying it. You know, just randomly boxing a bush outside of a bar, no pants on. What are you doing? Yeah. It's a fern. But if it's just like I'm going to chill, you know, we're just gonna hang out, have some drinks. I'll take a vodka soda. You know, be a little classy.
I'm still thinking about you fucking naked fighting a bush. I'm not
That's a good time, man. That's like
two things to see.
26-year-old
Jesse naked fighting a bush and him sitting in the chair. The two things of the night.
I was gonna say, like, if I want to like describe my level of like where I'm at, I'd be like, I'm at fighting a bush right
That's
now.
it, right. You all know what I'm saying because you all have been there at some point in your lives. You know that.
Can we coin the term fight the fern?
Fight the bush. Fight the fern.
Fight the fern. Can we coin the community shirt?
Fight the fern.
Fight the fern. Can we
I
make that a
will
shirt?
make a
That's
shirt.
a great album name.
Fight the
Fight the fern.
Yo, dude, is there a 26-year-old picture of you somewhere where you're just black out and you're
Yeah,
fighting
I'm
a
just.
fern?
I don't know why you named your
fine,
single "Fire is Fire." Should have been "Fight the Fire."
Fight the fern. Yeah,
Fight the
I love
fern.
it.
It's all gonna boom.
I love it. There's actually, I hate to throw him out here like this, but I got to incorporate Nick right now. So we were down in New Orleans. This is just a funny story. We were down in New Orleans for 3/11 Day, and it was a great show. We had an awesome show. We went out partying hard. Bumpin' Uglies actually played, and that's what did us in because we ran into them. We caught their set, and we just started drinking whiskey. And then
I love whiskey. I'm a huge whiskey
okay,
person.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
whiskey
It's
sours.
American.
Whiskey sours are my fight the fern drink.
Nice. Yes. All right. Yes. You got to fight the fern drink. That's what I'm talking about.
That's my fight.
Yo, everyone has a fight the fern thing. Like mine's tequila. Everyone's got one.
See, I
Everyone's
love
got
tequila.
one.
That's just
I used
beautiful.
to. I can't do it anymore.
That's beautiful.
I think back to like 21, 22 where we used to like rip shots and I want to throw up thinking about it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how the hell did we used to just rip shots of tequila like it was nothing? Ugh.
Those were your fight the fern
That's my
days.
story.
man.
So anyway, back
That's
to
good.
Nikki. Back to
Oh yeah,
Nikki.
so we're down in New Orleans. We're hammered drunk. We lose Nick. No one knows where he is. Nick tended to be a wanderer. He used to get drunk and just wander and meet people.
There's
And
always
you find
one
him
in
the
every
middle
group.
of a
There's one
dance
in every
floor.
group.
Yes.
Every
Randomly runs off the train. You're like, what are you doing? This is We're going to Kokomo. Like, what do you know, Vegas. Yeah, we lost him in Vegas. We found him in a rotating door at the Bellagio.
No way.
Across the street. I was like, there he is. I got him. Can't believe
Was
we
he like
found him.
stuck in the rotating door?
Yes. Wasted drunk, but the happiest
Can you imagine
person.
you just saw him going
It's so
around
great.
the rotating door?
It's so great. He was just the happiest person. Like, hey, my friends, you know. So whatever. So we lose Nikki in New Orleans, and now like I start to panic because like dad mode clicks in. It's like, all right, where's my friend? You know. Hours go by. We get a text. We get a text from someone from home. This guy Bubba, and he goes, Nick is on the 311 website, passed out drunk on Bourbon Street. He sends me the picture, and there's Nick, 311 Day, right? Passed out on Bourbon Street, head on a bar, you know, like on a building like this. We were like, we know where that is. We go there, and we collect our friend.
There you go. That's a good friend.
Like in the Lost.
Jaeger.
Yo, shout out to Nikki for that story because I like that.
That's my man.
Good for you.
That's my man. ridiculous.
Oh, let's stick with the crazy stories. What is your craziest Oogee story?
Yeah, it doesn't.
That you can tell on camera.
Okay, I was gonna say
like
that.
either sober,
can
fight
say.
the bush energy, like whatever.
Oh, I can't tell that one on story. I can tell the leading part, the beginning part of that
How
one.
do you guys feel that there's a
Yeah.
story he can't tell?
Subscribe to our
Subscribe to his OnlyFans and he'll tell the story.
Yes,
There you go.
I'm actually.
Jesse's OnlyFans.
I was debating that.
No
Maybe
fucking
I
way.
started OnlyFans.
No
Wait,
way.
for what?
Yeah.
For what?
Just sit there and talk to people.
You like, what, you gonna show some ankle?
Yeah.
No,
I'll take it off. Let's talk. How much money are we talking about? I got nothing to hide.
I'll take off my shoes.
I'm saying.
I'll talk to you.
You know what I mean? You want to watch me comb my beard? Comb my beard and talk to you. OnlyFans. Yeah. Craziest Oogee story. We were down in Melbourne, Florida. It was St. Patrick's Day. We played at this bar called The Debauchery.
Oh no.
Sounds
Yeah.
sounds like a good start to the night.
Yeah. We had, I won't mention names, we had another guitarist in the band at the time who got so drunk in the middle of a guitar solo that he was botching. A girl comes up and pantses him.
Oh,
Underwear and shorts and all. His schwazzle's hanging all over. He already had his shirt off. So he's literally completely naked in the middle of a guitar solo. He falls to the floor and finishes the guitar solo while laying and like spinning on the floor, butt naked. JP goes over, turns off his amp. Mid-show, turns off his amp. He didn't figure it out for a few songs.
Songs?
Right? A few songs. He was
Not
just had
seconds
no
or minutes,
idea.
but songs.
That drunk.
God damn.
Some other crazy shit happened later on that night because everyone was so drunk. We'll leave that one on stage.
Can we go back to Schwazzle for a second?
The Schwazzle? He's doing a little helicopter in the middle of yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's funny now.
I'm sure you guys were pissed on stage.
Yeah, it was just like, bro, are we gonna get paid for this? Like, I mean, in my head, I'm like, we should probably get paid more. You know, this is, dinner and a show and a show. Like.
That's when you should have started the OnlyFans. There
Yes,
you go.
exactly.
That was the intro,
our
dude.
moment to start OnlyFans. Like, yeah.
You know someone's got that on video somewhere too.
Oh, without
it's
a
in
doubt.
the world.
Without a doubt. It was the weirdest place too, because when you go into the girls' room, you could see into the men's room through the mirror.
Oh no.
But you couldn't see into the girls' room through the men's room.
Oh, it was like one of those like
Interesting.
one view.
Yeah.
So it's like you're an SVU
Oh, you
or some
could.
shit.
Oh, you're right. He's right. You're right. It was the two-way mirror by the sinks. So it was like you'd have drunk girls washing their hands and drunk guys washing their hands, and that's right. Like a lot of shit used to happen there. Like, it's like I can see your face. We're gonna see each other as soon as we. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, it was like real life Tinder.
The place
That's
was
nice.
awesome.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the place was great, man.
Now you think that is that place still open?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Oh yeah. I mean, I believe.
I mean,
right? Yeah.
I mean, it's Florida, so most shit
I
can
think
go.
so. Yeah, I mean, it's right on Main Street in Melbourne. It's pretty popular. It packs out. The place was great.
All right, what's
Fucking
your sticking with it? Not against your craziest, but your best tour memory of like maybe best show, best thing you guys ever played together, best moment maybe.
I know his. Paramount Sublime at Rome. We talked about this the other night. I have two actually.
All right.
And this is like these are real. So one of them would be probably the first time that we went back to California, and we played in OB with Arise Roots at Gallagher's, and right, yeah, see, he knows exactly what I'm saying. It was one of the. You broke your ankle that night. That's right. Sorry, I'm talking off camera. It's like so rude. I'm like,
you broke your ankle?
Yeah, he rolled off the curb, and it just the rest of the tour was miserable for him. But we played at Gallagher's in Ocean Beach down in San Diego with this now very popular band. At the time, they were really coming up, Arise Roots, and West Coast bands aren't that cool with people and other touring bands that aren't from the West Coast.
It's not like if you were to come here.
Right, like we're all very open and loving and let's play together, please. Like, come on, let's all
hop
play.
on stage.
Yeah,
throw a little cipher. Yeah.
The West Coast and the fans are like that too. It's like if they don't know you and you're not from there, you're getting backs, like without a doubt. And I gotta say, like our first couple of songs were difficult because I'd never experienced this before. And we had been to California already, but it was just like kind of like shitty shows. Like, this was like the first tour in Cali that we were playing, good places, good crowds. And I'd say halfway through that show, the crowd fucking turned out for us.
Hell yeah.
And there was probably like 300 heads packed in there that were just vibing. And it just set the night off great. And that just, it started a good relationship, between me and Kareem and, Oogee and Arise, roots for, still to this day. So that was definitely a big one because that was like the impact on the West Coast. You find, fuck yeah, we got the crowd. You know what I mean? Like we got them.
Finally got like the door knocked out.
It was just like literally it was backs in the beginning of our set, and halfway through it was place turned out. It was wild. And then I gotta say, on a selfish end, ever since we started going, I think we actually talked about this on the first time, right? Because since we started going out to Florida, I always wanted to play at Janice Live, and we finally, what? Yeah, Comic Kings was a good one. We talked about the Comic Kings one too. Comic Kings Tomorrow's Bad Seat at Gramercy. That was a crazy show. But I always wanted to play Janice Live since we started going to Florida. Florida was like our second home, so it was always, we would pack out places in St. Pete, and just for some reason, Janice would never bite at us. It was always just like, come on, like we literally just brought 400 people and sold out this local spot. Like, help us out, you know what I mean? Right. And so whatever, we were support on a tour. The headliners of that tour broke up mid-tour. We finished that tour with the Reese Brothers, and Janice acknowledged and honored that show, and
hell yeah,
we brought a little over 1,000 people through that tour.
That's awesome.
Down in St. Pete. Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, it was great. So that was like a huge highlight moment for me.
That's awesome, dude.
Goals. And then you hit those goals.
Keep
you
crossing them off, dude.
Yeah. Red Rocks next. Let's go. One day.
If you got Red Rocks, who would you want as the other bands? Let's say you were the
So you're the headliner. Who do you want supporting you?
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, we're stumping you left and right.
I
stumped Steve earlier.
Hashtag stump Jesse. Hashtag stump Steve.
I mean, because it's tough. It's like, I'm just such a local dude. I want to throw local bands on a show like that.
Right.
But if I'm just being honest and business savvy, no, like I probably don't want anyone other than Bump and Trop.
Okay.
That'd
be a good
An
show.
Oogee Bump and Trop Red Rock show would be insane.
That'd be a good show.
We all do songs with each other. It would just be, it'd be crazy.
All right, so we're gonna work on that because I'd love for that to happen. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try to work on it.
You got it, Dan.
Yep, I'm just gonna work on it. I'm just gonna start calling them.
We're booking
Hey,
shows
so
now.
I got this guy Jesse here.
I know they're ancient.
Hello?
I got this guy Jesse here.
You heard it here
Yeah,
first.
right?
Is this guy Jesse sitting next to
man.
me? He's talking about how he wants to play there.
Yeah.
With bands you probably never heard of. What's up?
Yeah,
What's
right?
gonna happen?
What's going on?
I tell you, those two will be there real soon. No
Yo,
doubt in my mind.
I really think any of you could be there real soon, to be honest.
Yeah, I think talent level for sure. Like most local bands are talent level.
To hold that
is not a problem. It's just, Christ, like just to. It's so difficult. Like the industry itself. Like literally, if you don't have someone who knows the ins and out of publishing, you don't have a manager that you can trust and a booking agent that's competent that you can trust. You're gonna be that regional band forever. You'll never get to that next. You know what I mean? Short of writing one of those Bieber type hits, like overnight hits. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so someone who's had success in doing that, not the Bieber type hits, the branching out and getting past this regional thing. What can you tell people now, especially like in pandemic days? Like, what's the advice you would give for a band that's maybe there's some like 17-year-old high schoolers that are trying to do the
That
same
wants
shit
to like
that
make
you
it
once
big or
did?
like gets their
what do they do?
music show.
What if you gave them some words of wisdom? What would it be?
I would say, depending on the genre you're in,
of course,
find that band, find the ballyhoo of your genre, and reach out to them, befriend them, soak up as much information as you can from people like that, who are willing to talk to you and willing to help you, who have years and decades of experience under their belt. Reach out to people like that and just start networking that way. The best thing that you can do as a come-up band is network with other bands. The best thing, and just show spot.
You know, I have a big issue with that too, because I feel like that doesn't happen. Like, you go to local shows and like an opener will leave right after they play. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stay in a show. Like, stay to support. Like,
you know, it's crazy. Like, not to be to have like a head about this. It's like, I feel like the local Long Island scene was doing so good for so long, and then it's like Oogee stopped playing locally, and we kept it to, we played home shows maybe 3-4 times a year, you know, because we were just always out on the road. And I felt like once we started to try to play more home shows, things were different already. Things were weird. Like, the big, vast family scene that, you know, like us and Nonstop had like created from long ago, it's like it seemed like it kind of broke into smaller little cliques inside of the bigger one, you know? Again, no, I mean, not knocking that. Like, that's fine. Like, it's, I guess, growth, evolution. But, you know, there's nothing better than having just an open scene where everyone is vibing and cool with one another and willing to play shows together. You know, I mean, like, back in the day, it didn't matter to us. Like, you know, Nonstop, you want to headline this one? We'll fucking headline this one. You are, we'll headline this one. You know, like, who cares? We're here. We're having a show. You know, we're throwing a party. You know what I mean? There's a couple hundred people out there that are drinking and wanting music. Let's just go. Let's throw down and have fun.
where do you think the Long Island scene is now, then, compared to when you started coming back and like you noticed it changed? Do you think it's improved since?
Yeah, definitely. And especially, I mean, for the, you know, largely to do for like the likes of you guys and like the things that you're doing. Like, you guys are very, very good at keeping the local bands together, you know? And especially in this days of COVID, you know what I mean? Where we can't play shows together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys have always like seemed to do something that all of us are a part of, you know what I mean? Or at least starting a dialogue and, oh shit, oh yeah, how you guys been? You know, like whatever. So at least something to keep people together. So I think it's great. I think it's pretty much back to where it was that I could see. I mean, like last year at Statfest, it was great to see, you know, just like the main stage was great, and I was happy to play on the main stage. But yo, that side stage was popping.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was just, the energy was there, and
Nonstop had like a fucking sellout crowd out there. They were all in the parking lots. Like, dude, they did great.
It was awesome.
I felt like Statfest was where I thought like, yes, like this is what we were working for. Like, this is like a family vibe.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's chilling. Everyone's hanging out.
And it's just gonna keep.
And like
growing.
we even said like throughout the event, no arrests, no one thrown out, no like hospitalizations. Like one girl had a medical condition, but that was due to medical condition, right? Like there was no drama ultimately.
No,
like
it was just good
it was
vibes.
community. It was a community
Well,
vibe. It wasn't. It was nice, and I hope we can continue that fucking forever, as big as we get. But
I think you guys also, you know, you guys did a great job too on being cool and just going with the flow of the event. You know, like there were some things that you couldn't control. You know what I mean? That shit happens, you know, and you guys collectively as a team did a great job of.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Going through. I gave you all my advice, you know, all my feedback, like a couple of days after the event.
Of course.
And I was like, listen, this is what I think you should look at. But all in all, I think you guys did a great job.
Dude, and all in all, I mean, advice is exactly what. So like that's exactly what I'm talking about the community. Like I find that people nowadays you cannot critique or give advice to without it being an issue. So it's nice that like
fuck them.
Like that's the fucking current climate. So like,
Sorry,
I agree.
I'm just being honest. I'm just, like people like that. You know what? Oh, I was like, I'm sorry. I'll
We're
tone it
not
down.
worthy. We're not worthy.
I was like, I never know. You know. Yeah, no, like that's bullshit. Like why?
I just mean even in smallest terms of like the fact that you were able to hit us up and be like, hey, love what this happened, but next time I maybe would do this. Where like I feel like people so nowadays be like, well, why do you think that? Where you know, like what the fuck's the point? Like if you had an ulterior motive, if there was some anger to it, we would know that right away. You know what I mean? Like I feel like everyone's transparent enough.
Yeah.
Unless you're just some shady person, which unfortunately comes along every now and then. But
yeah,
it was nice that like everybody, even like we talked to like the security, to like the national managers and shit, and like their tour managers and all that, and everyone started with like some compliment, started with like maybe this different, but everyone had the same vibe of like it wasn't a hey, this sucked. It was a hey, like this was dope. Now it could be a little better doing this.
Sure,
Like,
exactly.
Everything is just about the mindset
Exactly.
of how everything's worded.
I mean, but that's community.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, how else do you?
Yeah.
You got to hold each other accountable and give positive feedback, or just give feedback, so that. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's just the type of person that I am, and I appreciate people like that. I was telling JP earlier. I got hit up by our boy Nick from this band Soulflow down in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
And he had checked out the new release today, and he goes, "Yo, dude, like, congratulations on the track. It certainly sets off a fire." He goes, although it's not my style and not my vibe, and then he said what he had to say about it,
Right.
and it was just like, I respect you, I appreciate that. Thanks for bumping the track, I'm glad you still liked it, even though it's not your style, and I'm glad that you said this to me because, that's it. Like, tell me how you feel, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
because people don't get that. Like, family's family, no matter what.
That's
Like,
it.
People don't seem to get that.
You know what it is? Like, I respect you guys, and I respect what you were doing, and I want to see Statfest be successful.
Right.
So it's like, if I keep my mouth closed,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm doing y'all a disservice. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely.
And vice versa. Like, if we performed at Statfest and our performance was under par for you, I would want you to be like,
right,
yo, dude, like, I love you guys, but your performance sucked. Like,
which we would never say.
I'm
ever,
just saying,
ever.
you know what I mean? Like, positive feedback, that's all I'm saying. Or honest feedback.
Speaking of, do you want to show the people the lyric video that you have for Fire is Fire? Is that a thing that you want to do?
Do you guys have that?
We do.
Let's roll it.
It's called
Yeah, let's
Technology.
roll it.
Let's roll it.
Here we go.
Yo, I give that sort of love, makes a fiend for more. There's no closing doors, we just hit the floor. She'll take it all, leave your body sore. Hit it raw, me finishing's the only flaw. She can get it any minute that she's sliding in. Hit them digits, no restrictions, I'm that kind of friend. Way that body bends, gets me all insane. Burning up in a wave, pretty dancing flame.
Maybe you're no good for me, but fire is fire. I need you right now, I need you right now. Put it down on me slowly. I wanna be where you sleep. Time is right now, time is right now.
Yo, we got this crazy thing. It's sort of reckless, the way she throws it down. All unprotected, she tells me slowly now. With heavy breaths and don't need direction. Hit a spot, no GPS and hit it right every night. Drinking champagne. She want it rough, I beat it up and bring that back pain. Break a bed frame with no concern. If love is a drug, we roll and let it burn.
Maybe you're no good for me, but fire is fire. I need you right now, I need you right now. Put it down on me slowly. I wanna be where you sleep. Time is right now, time is right now. One this time is what I promised when I'm driving to your spot. And on the left side of your bed I keep a couple of pajamas. When I'm tired I can sleep on your chest and then you touch me. And I'm wet without a second loss, cause how you love me softly. I call you bad boy, and hell you like it. You call me Helena Troy, say I'm your sidekick. I call you cutie, but you're more than just a booty call. Baby, if the flame don't burst, I don't want it out. Maybe you're no good for me, but fire is fire. I need you right now, I need you right now. Put it down
killed it.
It's just so fire that we can't even like
That's it.
we can't even like broadcast it.
So I said to Jesse while you guys were listening to that I, knowing all of Big Happy's music, I still couldn't believe it was Nicki. And then when I realized it was Nicki, I was like, oh, of course it's Nicki.
Yeah.
But it's such a different, the tiniest change in flow, like totally changed
Sure.
her entire take of that.
Sure.
I loved it.
I was just saying, like, I'll say it to y'all out there. The minute that like I got the idea of the song and like what I wanted to do with it, I called JP and I was just like, listen, there's this local girl, Nikki from the Big Happy. Like I need her on this track. We got to bring her in. We got to get her on this shit because she's gonna crush it.
Mm-hmm.
And crush it, she did. She rewrote the hook. And just right. I mean, like she came in. She was prepared. She was professional. She crushed it. I can't wait to work and do another track with her.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Nikki from the Big Happy. Nikki's up. The Big
Fire!
So, before we go and anything else, what can you tell us? Give us a little more what people can expect from this album. Do you have any other features you're willing to talk about, or anything special?
Anything, yeah, anything you're excited about that you're like, yo, that people are gonna be
that you're
really
willing
excited
to release. You're willing to let the public know.
Yeah, no, yeah, like straight up, I'm like so stoked on this one. I think it's the best sounding album I've ever put out. You know, that like I've ever really been a part of. I think, you know, JP went above and beyond and crushed the production on this. You know, like it almost like kind of feels unfair, you know, because I'm like, what did I do? Like I just write lyrics and you know, but what did you ask me? Are there any tracks? I'm sorry, I just started getting wrapped up in my head now, thinking about this. Like, I do. I love every song. I really do, and it's very odd for like anyone that knows me. They know like how I'm just like I want to re-record everything. I hate everything I do. I hate the way my voice sounds. I hate. I want to redo it. I could do it better. Let me just do it better. You know, like that's just me in recording it. And I wasn't really like that with this. Maybe a little bit. But I wasn't really like it with this whole thing. I'm just so stoked on it. I really, like, I want to release the whole album tomorrow. I'm not going to because we're going to do it right. But
Producer JP
so
is like,
on it,
please
man.
do not.
I'm so
It's
stoked.
not ready yet.
We have another really two cool features. This dude, Johnny, he sings a hook, wrote a great hook, you know, for this one track. And our boy Michael is actually featured on 2 other songs. He sings probably my favorite hook on the album, and he spits a dope verse on like the opening track. Ooh. So he's another one, great producer, great singer, great rapper, you know, great songwriter. Everyone that had a part of this album was just fantastic. So I can't be too upset with it.
Dude, I gotta say, I like listening to you talk about your album because I've heard many bands or artists talk about their new music or new material, but you're the first one that I feel like just seems so excited.
Yeah,
you're like
yeah,
fucking
I'm just
shaking.
like
no one ever seems so pumped about. So I mean, of course they seem excited, but you have like an energy. You can tell that it's real. You can tell that like you love what you do.
Yeah, well,
you just want to have the world see it.
Yeah, I love what I do.
Not to say these other bands don't, but you have a different.
No, you can see
energy
like
to
a
it.
genuine like I worked on this and I want to show this to everyone, kind of.
Yeah, well, to be honest, like this was never a reality. Like this, you know, like the levels that we got to, the places that Oogee brought me to, you know, and the crowds that I've played to, the venues I've been in, the legendary spots, the legends that I've met, like. None of this shit is real. Like none of this isn't a reality when you're just some, you know, you're just some kid from Centereach.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, like it's just like, oh, you're gonna be a rapper, okay? Why don't you go, you know,
yeah.
Why don't you go find a real job?
Yep.
And then you know, like just through persistence and love and passion, like just shit happens, and then you surround yourself with the right people, collective minds, you know, work together, and that's it. Like anything is possible at that point, you know. So one thing that Oogee Wawa taught me, like in life, is that anything is possible. Anyone at any time is able to do something great, which is why I used to end every show with "Be kind to one another and do great things." Like that's just it. Like
I think we should end it on that. That was
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That was perfect.
Very good. Well, what was it?
Dude.
So I don't know if we're out of. Oh, you want to go?
No,
Or
go
are
for
we-
it.
I was gonna say,
Ha!
well,
for it.
I got you guys back. I
Hey,
stumped
stump
you.
us. God
Stop
damn.
the after hour.
I'm just thinking like, oh, I don't know if we can compete with that
I'm
line you
literally
just threw at us.
No,
Goodness.
You throw in lines when you first started and when you ended. All right, I see you.
it's like a circle.
Yeah, there you go.
We're out here punching bushes and like
That's
community
right.
love.
Fight the fern, baby.
Fight the fern.
Fight the fern.
Well, listen, thank you so much for being with us,
Seriously,
being our
dude.
like featured guest and everything.
No,
it was
thank
super
you.
awesome hanging out.
Episode
with you.
1, we couldn't have chosen a better person to come on with
Yo,
us.
right on. I really appreciate both of you. Everything that you guys are doing for the local scene, just for music on Long Island in general.
Hell yeah.
You guys are all right with me. I love you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Now we're gonna watch me get out of this
Yeah,
seat.
now it's time for you
Yeah.
to
I'm just gonna
emerge from
roll
the-
off the stage. If
You got it.
No.
I thought you were really gonna roll. I was ready for it.
My pants came down a little. No. I'm gonna walk this way, right?
You walk whatever way your heart
wherever-
desires.
I appreciate you guys. Again, one love.
Thank
Love
you.
and positivity. Virtual Snapfest, we out!
Not out yet. All right.
You got the question?
Oh, we can do trivia question. Oh, wait.
Let's do the trivia. Let's
Give
do
me-
it.
All right, wait. Let me just get out my iPad real quick.
So we have one final trivia question for you.
Yeah. All right. So we got the pineapple steaks. We got the Statfest beer, but we haven't talked about the Statfest video game. So this is a question. This is a trivia question for the Statfest video game, and the question is, who is not a featured character in the Statfest video game? Is it A, Daniel Trupia, B, Ginger Root, C, Melissa Marie, or D, Peter Dante? And like, there's like two people that are here, and if they get this wrong, I'm gonna be very upset with them. So, but yeah. So text the number. Oh my God, where's the number?
Number left.
No,
516-217-4554. Text your answer to that number, and the winner will be announced shortly.
Shortly. End of the show. You will get beer. You will get merch. You will get one of those two, not both, because yes. So, cool. All right.
All right, make sure you text them.
Good net. All right. Whoa, that was a lot. That was a lot for our first episode, but in a good way.
Check this
We're-
out.
we're done yet?
Hold up. Enough of that. Let's try it. Check this out.
I'm chilling with you.
Yeah, I'm just chilling with some friends.
Now I'm chilling with you.
Yeah, can you kick it? That depends on you. Ha, yeah, and can you have a good time? On me. Check this out.
We are just doing some stuff.
And
for,
we
like,
are back.
Woo.
Thank everyone for watching this. I can't believe that we have been on camera for over 2 hours now.
Over
Which
2
like,
hours.
2.5 at this
2.5
point.
hours.
God damn. We were worried in the beginning that like we wouldn't even get like an hour and a half at most.
Yeah,
and
we
were like, well,
planned for at least an hour and a half, and then we had Oogee Lee with his schwa fight the first story.
you tried your hardest. I like it. You tried your hardest.
I'm for it. And then we had our stats and facts. So no, it was cool. It was a really nice premiere, like first episode. So I'm like really excited for that.
That was a lot of fun. I hope everyone else liked that. I mean, we stayed pretty consistent with our viewers the entire time, which was exciting.
That's it. We have Andrew Nikolai. Hello, friends.
Scatterbrain, what up? I see you over there. Good. We have a lot of Long Island represented tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. What was your favorite? I don't want to be like Dora the Explorer. Like, what was your favorite part of the adventure? But like, what was your favorite?
Yo, really, honestly, I think my favorite part was that the fact that I was so nervous driving here that I thought I was going to throw up in my car, and that I didn't throw up was like really my highlight of my day. That's about it. But thank you. Everyone hears the applause. But my favorite was honestly probably the questions you came up with, because that was some entertaining shit that like I wouldn't have thought of. That was good.
Those was so much fun.
I just don't think I expected to laugh as much as I did in the game. So props to you on that. That was my favorite.
Like I said, I was really bummed out that I couldn't get like a laughter track or like a thing. But like you guys were just like, what questions is she asking? So that was really
that's because JP, Jesse, and I are in the back talking about answers and fucking whispering to you.
They was really fun to come up with. But yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite parts of like asking help. And also building the set was like a lot of fun. Just like coming up with like, what can we do? Like we're gonna be on beach chairs. We're gonna be low. We're gonna be blowing up. We're gonna have like parrots. We're gonna have bananas. We're gonna have a beach in the back of us.
Definitely realizing that none of us are 8-year-old kids in summer camp anymore, and that like we can't swim for hours, so we have no lung capacity. That was disappointing a little bit. We couldn't really blow anything up. That was a little disappointing. Except for Steve. Steve has silver lungs, as we spoke earlier.
Steve has like lungs of steel.
Dude's got the golden lungs.
Eyeballs of steel. It's just
golden
like,
goddess over there.
He's just like Steel Man over here.
But yeah, that was a disappointing fact of my yesterday. So sad.
Are you excited for Sunday though?
I'm pumped for Sunday. I'm pumped for the entire atmosphere. Like we were saying with Jesse, like everything's a community. So like I'm really excited to just see everyone interact, everyone be together again in a show, or just in a space that we're not all looking at each other on Zoom or Facebook or any of that shit anymore. It's gonna be nice to have interactions with human beings. So I'm just excited for that.
And it's nice.
Unfortunately, for all of you watching, you can't be here because of COVID.
Well,
but you can watch.
But they have like a fantastic experience. They can get like all the nice little like lights on us, and we look really nice. Whereas here, we're probably like, I don't know, we're probably like sweating and like disgusting and gross.
I've been sweating since second one, so
second
definitely,
one.
Yeah. So definitely sweating. Oh, I do have a towel. I have a towel behind me this
look at that.
whole damn time, and I forgot about it. Son of a bitch. Could have used that like 2 hours ago.
Like, we gotta tap the towel. It just like.
God damn it.
Speaking of, shout out to Viper Studios for setting us up in the studio. It is super awesome. This says, I don't know, have you been on a studio like this where we can just like...
No, I've even done it in Viper before, and this is still a completely different thing than we've done.
It's cool. We've got
like last time we were in this room, we were on couches with Nonstop, and we were all jumbled together. Like this, it's just a whole different vibe.
And like any crazy ideas we came up with, we're like, we want beach, like we're not, no desk, beach chairs. And they were like, all right, cool. Lifted us up, and we're good. So it's cool.
Now we just gotta win on the sand idea, and we're good.
We're
getting sand in here at some point, Chuck. It's happening.
Sand in the studio.
We're gonna keep pressuring you to the sand.
No, but for real, they're like an awesome professional company. They've whatever you're imagining, they can do it for you. They got like the lights, they got the sound and everything, and they've got an awesome experience with like doing live, like virtual interactive stuff. So it's cool.
And wait till you see the stage, because the stage for Sunday, you haven't seen it yet. This is not the stage for Sunday. Not this at all. It's much bigger, and
we'll post a picture up tomorrow.
Then, according to Steve, we will post a picture up tomorrow. So
who's also helping
keep an eye out for that. Yeah, Steve's back there too. We got a lot of people back there just hanging out.
We need like a behind the scenes like camera, just like boop. Like,
the amount of times I wish I could just be like, and that's JP. That's who we're talking about.
Give you a GoPro.
That's good.
So yes, next time I'll have a GoPro on my head to just like zoom into you.
Dan cam.
Yes! The Dan cam. Yes! There you go. We are set.
That's cool.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, we have one more Oh, wait.
Winners.
Oh, the winners. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, already.
We have to announce our winners before the end of the night.
Yeah. So, not the featured character in the StatFest video game, but the other ones. So, the first one that we have is... I don't know if we have a drum roll, but I'm going to make a drum roll. It is Christine Power. Woo!
Good for you, Christine! Good for you!
Front of the pod, Christine Power. Woo! So she was the one that won the text STOL to, I think, right? Maybe.
Whatever.
No one is.
They're all winners. That's all that matters. We're all winners around here. Participation trophies. Come on.
And then we got the second winner, who is Logan Whaley. W-H Alley. Yeah.
Logan! We need some cheering in here. We need a studio audience.
Wait, I have like a thing. Wait, okay, but I can't. I'm doing a lot of things. All right, and then the third winner is Danielle Trupia. Woo!
Big
Cool.
thanks.
So
to get to you, StatFest will be texting you. So we're not just going to leave you and
Oh, we have
announce your
Christine
names.
Noel, front of the pond.
Oh, Christine's in there throwing out party emojis. Good for you.
You won a thing. Congrats.
We don't know what you want, but you won it. Good for you.
You might get beer. You might get shirts. We don't know yet.
So keep an eye out for those people for a text from StatFest because they'll reach out to you about how they're going to get you your prizes.
Your things. Your items. All right. Cool. Anything? I don't know. Anything else?
I think we're ready to wrap up night 1.
Night 1.
Episode 1. What do we call it? Episode 1?
Episode 1.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Another plug.
Another plug. Plug. Oh, wait,
StatFest beer.
Can we just like
whatever camera we're looking at? Pineapple Invasion, Lithology Brewery, Amityville. Check them out. Amazing brewery, great guys.
like the fact that the people who made like Pineapple Invasion were like, oh my god, this is so great. That should be the only like plug for that. It's like, oh my god, it's so great. So
The fact that they believed in StatFest as much as everybody else, that should tell you enough. Support their business.
it's very good. So cool. All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching us tonight. Thank you for night 1.
Thank you, The After Hours, which is us two. Thank you, Movers, which is Steven, and then also over there, out there. Thank you, Viper Studios, for the studio. Thank you. Do we have to thank
Thank you, our guests.
Thank you to the people. Thank you, the
Thank you,
guests and the people.
Thank you, everyone that's stuck with us for almost 3 hours now.
Oh my god.
We love all of you, and we'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday and in the future. Woo!